Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, just playing, June 19, 2022.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
At last, after 2,000 years of work, the Illudium Q-36 explosive space modulator.
Boy's got a mouth like a cannon, always shooting it off. Boy's got a mouth like a cannon, always shooting it off.
That's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep on your toes.
Bad news. Enemy ships approaching. On an attack vector.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
More bad news.
With all this crap going on, I've forgotten all about getting these things. Shipbuilding and stuff like that's got me distracted. No more distractions, only idiots. That's me. I'm an idiot.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Just Call Makor says, okay.
Okay. Okay, hi. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Okay.
Just Call Makor says, alright.
Alright.
Scorpwana says, Pika.
Satellite upgrades are now.
Just Call Makor says, ahoy.
Ahoy. Ahoy.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Damn it. Damn it. Aha.
Arcanoloth says, see, that's what I told the cabbie when he told me to clean out the back of his car. We don't make mistakes, only happy accidents.
In the back of a car. The back of the cab.
Heads up, the enemy flagships are coming.
Hello.
To attack.
Hello, Arcane Love. And hello, Core. Egg.
Target shields have failed.
Due to my goofing off with trying to do stuff yesterday, I completely forgot about doing the event to progress myself 50 more points ahead. So it's kind of ticking me off. So that's the first thing I did was this, so that I wouldn't forget.
Right shields failing.
Just let your love flow like a mountain breeze.
Arcanoloth says, heckin' lookery. Can they not defend themselves by now?
They never will. You send them stuff to defend themselves and they end up trading it for food or something.
Arcanoloth says, or Pavo or whatever the fuck colony it is this week.
Shield generator beta is at 75%.
Damn colonists.
Rising Sun 5 says, oh, space battle time.
Well, only right now. I forgot to do the event yesterday.
Arcanoloth says, I have the lookery boomerang. That shit slaps.
The boomerang. It beams itself a ring.
Arcanoloth says, but I have been known to ship build.
Shield generator beta is
Somehow
at
the
80%.
NPC isn't as good.
Shield generator beta is at 25%.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm getting over there as slow as I possibly can. Oh no.
Rising Sun 5 says, blow the things up.
Blow the things up, kablooey. Gee, I love when things go kablooey.
Arcanoloth says, blow everyone.
Below deck.
Arcanoloth says, I mean, fire very thing. Arcanoloth says, there that's better.
Fire everything.
Rising Sun 5 says, though don't not to get blown up yourself.
Oh, I don't mind getting blown up. No problem there. You give me any game, I'll blow up, die, or whatever really fast.
Rising Sun 5 says, my English is wrong but that's okay. Arcanoloth says, watched this week's Strange New Worlds on a new TV. Shit was cash.
On a new TV. Wow. Like in 16K Ultra DVDs. BVDs. They keep trying to grab me with the tractor beams. Fake. My wheel is failing. My wheel.
Arcanoloth says, BVDs, is that like, based venereal diseases?
It could possibly be something of that nature. VD. Rodney
Arcanoloth
Dangerfield.
says, the sort of thing you'd catch at a 4chan meetup.
4chan. Someone once said we don't discuss 4chan.
Shield generator alpha is at 75%.
A long time ago, though, I heard that.
You did it! They're leaving!
Yay, they're leaving, finally.
Well done. We'll continue to
Weldon? Weldon, is that you, Weldon?
If they come back, we'll be
We'll be riding 6 white horses when they come back.
Arcanoloth says, I think we are past the point of breaking the first 2 rules of Fight Club.
First rule is there is no Fight Club.
Arcanoloth says, if people didn't break the first 2 rules, we wouldn't be where we are.
That's right. That's right, damn it. I said damn it, damn it. Fire truck.
Just Paul McCower says, okay.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let me get this over with.
Rising Sun 5 says, I am deeply offended by the use of the word fire truck.
Fire truck.
Just Paul McCower says, alright.
Alright. What do you like? Got it scripted where to say that? Offended by fire truck? It. It. Push it. There we P-U-S-H-I-T.
Just Paul McCower says, ahoy.
Ahoy. Ahoy! Permission to speak freely, sir. Denied, Sergeant.
Arcanoloth says, see, I'm torn here. Core has a Triforce avatar, which means I upvote, but Discord says they play Roblox, which is an automatic downvote. Not sure what to do.
Neutral. That's the only option. No, he plays all sorts of different things. But yeah, probably at the moment. I've never played Roblox before. I thought it was like Minecraft, but I guess it's not. Minecraft. I like the Minecraft. One day I'll get the opportunity to play. Spent most of the
Arcano
morning.
says, what makes a man turn neutral, Kif? Is it the love of gold? Or is their black heart just full of neutrality?
That's a good question. Are we talking neutral in a sense of, thought into things? Or are we talking neutral as in sexuality? What is neutral? Okay, yeah. Like if there was a way for people to be born like neutral, would that mean they wouldn't have any genitalia at all? Like they wouldn't pee, shit, whatever, and all that? If it's that one, I don't know. But if it's like anything else, that's a whole different story altogether. I mean, we're not going in reverse or forward. We're right there in the middle, stationary, not moving. It's a deadlock. The vote is 0, if that's the case.
Arcanoloth says, imagine if Minecraft Bedrock Edition looked a million times shittier, like it was dropped into a deep fat fryer, then dropped into the foulest toilet in Scotland from train spotting. Add microtransactions and ads everywhere, then imagine it's a daycare. That's Roblox.
That's Roblox. Well, what do you do in that game? I've never watched it played before. I've only seen like just images. And we sell Roblox all the time at work. The cards, like to refresh something or the currency of the game or whatever it is. I don't know. Kids are always having their parents buy this shit. Whether it's that or just Steam or Nintendo or PlayStation cards, that sort of thing.
Arcanoloth says, you harass people and beg for store currency from strangers, same as any F2P game.
Harass people and beg for the store currency. I need to start making some fake receipts so I can get myself some Minecraft coins. Yeah. No, I'm not going to worry about that shit. I just noticed on the back of Cheez-Its, on the box, it says 350 mine coins with the little scanner, the QR scanner, and it says, scan this and send a picture of your receipt to there and get 350 Minecraft coins. Like, that's all you have to do? I mean...
Arcanoloth says, everyone is too busy grinding meaningless points in terrible mini-games to notice the other people howling into the void to the left and right of them.
To the left, to the left. Everything you want in a box to the left. I need to calculate how many, if I'm at 2,300 on the campaign, and I've accidentally skipped like a day or two not having that internet issue, I doubt I'll get to the full, like 3,500 or whatever it is. That sucks ass. I have to wait for another thing to happen. Fuck. Fire truck.
Arcanoloth says, it's a digital hellscape og watching numbers go up, created by other customers in the vain hope they will get paid somehow for their effort, so Roblox investors can watch their stock price go up.
It's like when people play Fortnite, I guess, and they buy the costumes and shit off of that. They still buy Fortnite crap and stuff to make slime out of. When the fidget spinner was hitting everywhere, people were all up in that shit. Then there's those little pop-it things or something that people play with. But slime is still number one. Let's waste money and waste products for things that don't matter. Stuff we can play with our hands and get dirty. Throw on the floor and wet ourselves. Oh, I got an Endeavor. I didn't even notice. I don't read now. I need to be making some more of those Aegis things so I could build up some more monies, some energy credits. So I use like 65 million on
Arcanoloth says,
getting keys.
back in the day, coal miners would live in towns built by their employer, and take out loans from a bank owned by their employer so they could buy groceries at another store owned by, you guessed it, their employer.
Frank Stallone.
They wrote songs like I Sold My Soul to the Company Store before the armed uprisings where they tried to unionize and the federal government sent in troops to put them down.
So essentially we're working for nothing.
Arcanoloth says, generations later, someone looked at that history and said, let's make a digital version of that but online. How is this legal?
That's called The Way the World Works by IP Freely. As long as people are willing to pay, bullshit's willing to happen. Happy little accidents. Happy little accident. It's a little accident.
Arcanoloth says, friend of mine was saying the other day, anytime something exists in the world, someone is trying to set up a toll booth to charge people for something that was free.
Yep. It's kind of like how they can, you know, charge you for like water whenever you go to eat out somewhere or whatever. It's the whole, like, you know, creating ice or whatever and pouring it in here. It's a labor fee or some shit. It's like going to a doctor's office, I guess. I don't know. Reverse osmosis. Had a customer today that came in, asked me, where's y'all's cold water at? And I said, well, if it's not up here in these two coolers by the register, then maybe the main coolers in the sales floor, you know, over there, where we have some.
Arcanoloth says, vending machine companies experimented with variable pricing based on outdoor temperature readings. They had to stop that experiment due to protests.
Was it too hot? But that guy, he was like, I don't see that you have any water at all. And I went over there to the cooler. We have core water. It's like 180 something or something like that. Versus the 20-ounce waters are $2. And he says, no, I don't want that. That stuff's expensive. I'm like, what the hell do you expect you're going to get out of the other one?
Arcanoloth says, vandalism of those machines became a political issue, and nobody would arrest them for breaking the fuck you machine.
They had to learn how to rip the machine off. Where to hit it. Shake it back and forth to get shit out of it. Run away as fast as you can. Run away. Run away. If you have a minute, why don't we go? What the hell? I didn't mean to. Ah, damn it, Loomis.
Arcanoloth says, you know, when even the cops watch people vandalizing your business model and say, yeah, he has a good point, maybe rethink what you are doing.
Like, you just gonna stand there and let him destroy my shit? Yeah. Sound like something Andy Griffith would do.
Well, I believe you're charging a little bit too much for that, Floyd.
But Andy, it's how much I charge for haircuts.
Yeah, but you don't take any off there, boy.
The real Andy Griffith. Shit, I'm so tired. Woke up to my heart pounding like boom, 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 boom. But I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Someone must have had a bad thought. It came back on me. Run away. Run away. Run away.
Arcanoloth says, cops be like, I shake people down for money as a full-time job, like that's what I was trained to do, and even I think this is too exploitative.
The good and the bad. And then there's that other guy. He's the guy. As Monk would say, he's the guy. He's the guy. It's a jungle out there. Disorder,
Arcanoloth
confusion
says,
everywhere.
need a clip of Walter from Lebowski saying over the line.
I have, there's something from Lebowski that Walter's talking about him caring about the rules. Am I the only one that gives a shit about the rules? What was it?
Arcanoloth says, Larry, this is bowling, not Vietnam. There are rules.
Yeah, that scene. Now, dude, I like it, the fact that the dude later on is like, why does everything have to be like Viet fucking Nam or whatever? Not everything's about Viet fucking Nam, man. Walter, yeah. I love that movie. Weren't they were supposed to come out with like the Jesus show or something, a movie, right? Based off of The Big Lebowski? With what's his name? I can't think of it. Dude that played him. The dude, man.
Rising Sun 5 says, I finally got to see that movie when I was on a plane a while back.
Oh, you had never seen it before? Did you watch the whole thing? Yeah, well, okay.
Arcanoloth says, the actor asked the Coens for permission to do a spin-off and they agreed. It wasn't great.
Oh, it's out or been out. Okay. Jesus.
Fucking A.
Arcanoloth says,
fuck are you talking
yeah, that
about?
happened.
Yeah, that happened.
Rising Sun 5 says, think it was the first hour or so. It made some memes make a lot more sense.
Oh, have you've seen like the Big Lebowski memes out there? Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Hey, they got the new schedule up for us. Shut the fuck. When do we play? Yeah, it takes it a little bit. I think it does have a cooldown, but not for me though. For some reason, I can play it back to back. Or if it's playing and it still thinks it's playing, it won't allow it to play again until it clears
Rising
itself
Sun
up.
5 says, I saw the picture of the guy with the gun being like, am I the only one who? But never knew it was from that movie.
Yeah. Am I the only one who gives a shit about the rules? Walter, put the piece away, man. They're calling the cops. Oh, man. That's a good movie. I have it on DVD. I like to watch it every once in a while. I could find this Lebowski guy.
CMDR_Rizzle says, the ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2, the little one stops to tie his shoe.
And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. I watched a YouTube video of somebody that sculpted what their interpretation of what a Lego man would really look like in real life. It was something else. Instead of like individual toes per foot, it was just one big toe, and that what if they didn't walk around with shoes and they'd have like chipped toenails and stuff? So he had them all chipped and looking gross and shit. And of course his hand, right? Instead of individual fingers and stuff in a U shape, it was just like a thumb and a pinky or whatever, but huge. It was so funny. And the look around the eyes was just so alien looking. It was crazy.
Arcanoloth says, YUGE.
Fucking A.
Huge. It was huge. I sat on this toilet seat, and whenever I decided to take a dump, that turd was huge. It filled up the bowl. It was huge. I had to flush several times because it was so huge. So huge. Bam! Balam. Bam, balam.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Obviously, you're not a golfer. Jeff Bridges. I'm gonna watch that old man show that he's in. See what that's about. He's got to be like in his 70s, right? Late 60s, early 70s. Walter. She kidnapped herself.
Arcanoloth says, the roan be like, I'm about to ruin this man's whole career.
Jackie Treehorn, man. Got the dude in there. I like the fact that he decided he's just gonna take a rug anyway. That rug really tied the room together, did it not? Fucking A. There's a YouTube video out there of every time they say fuck in that movie, and it's so hilarious to listen to and watch. I can't believe somebody took the time to like piece it all together. I love it. It's like fuck, 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 fuck. If you ever watch like reruns of Roseanne out there in the world, what the hell am I doing? Okay, I put the wrong character. All right. You could tell like what season and stuff John Goodman was filming The Big Lebowski because his hairstyle and the beard and everything. Well, Boris has done it again. YouTube keeps screwing him on the algorithm, and it's showing like people are leaving and coming so irregularly, and it's he can't monetize some of his videos because of just stupid little shit. So he started making these videos that make no sense at all, and it's hilarious. Like because Life of Boris on there, and one of his things he does is he makes like cooking videos, you know, like because he's Russian Slav. He shows you how like to budget eat and all that kind of stuff, or what to prepare, you know, that's Slavish. And he decided he was going to film an empty room with him in the kitchen cooking and talking and stuff as if he's filming a video, but the video, you can't see him at all in it. And then he has a video of him sitting in a chair drinking milk for like 10 minutes just to screw around with YouTube's algorithm. It's funny shit. That dude's pretty awesome. Never talked to the dude. Never, don't know him. He's just a fan of like what he does, because I think it's hilarious. Weekend with Boris. He's Boris. Hello. Okay, that's about to go. Well, that already went. Fuck me up the ass. Okay. Bink. Bink. Bink.
Ano, cheeky-breaky of Damka!
Conceptually, I'm okay with screwing with YT. It is a dumpster fire already, so it can't get any worse.
Ano, cheeky-breaky of Damka.
Arcanoloth says, I take the radical position that Google has enough money.
Yeah. But it seems like no matter what he creates, content that's original to him, somehow or another, YouTube's finding a way to screw him over on a lot of shit. So he says since he's like going to all that effort to make original content or whatever, he's just gonna make piece of shit content, you know, for a while just to make a point. The one of the first ones was him sitting in front of his computer eating a bag of chips. And he wears like that ski mask, you know, Bulva or whatever it's called, and Ushanka hat, the Russian hat, and sunglasses where you can't see his face. So he's like having to put it underneath his mask and eat and stuff like that. And that's all he did for like 10 minutes. He just ate a bag of chips.
Arcanoloth says, guarantee people are watching him upload and waiting to report everything. The only channels that don't get reports and the dead ones nobody watches.
Yep. There's a lot of YouTubers though that are talking about that, like that I just randomly watch. And yeah, I mean they changed it a long time ago, maybe what, 6+ years ago, to where the monetization was completely different. I mean, even I fell out of the bracket whenever that happened, because I did have monetization on my YouTube channel, but the qualifications to have it changed, therefore it disqualified me, which I didn't care. I mean, you know, we're not talking about like making money or anything. I mean, this was like just a few cents of shit or whatever like that made no damn sense whatsoever. And then like, you know, here I'm not on Twitch to make money at all either. I'm just here to play and to learn, and to sometimes over-absorb and get freaked out by that information. I think it's just having too many people telling me things at once makes it harder for me to focus. That and time restriction. But Yeah, I can remember.
Warp Spirit says, hey, just a heads up. I know I'm new here, BTU I'm cleaning up someone else's Twitch when I noticed this page being broadcasted by a bot.
Being broadcasted by
Warp
a bot.
Spirit says, L. Brett Tweets is a bot.
Who owns the bot? Is it Stygian? Hello.
Warp Spirit says, not sure.
Because if it's Stygian Sticks, he's got permission
Warp
to
Spirit
use
says,
his bots.
but you're being broadcasted.
I'm being broadcasted?
Arcanoloth says, interesting.
What kind of is it like hosted broadcasting or what?
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
3,192 for that one. Well, thanks for the heads up, dude.
Warp Spirit says, they have followers, no videos. Rising Sun 5 says, just being hosted from a random channel? Warp Spirit says, no problem. Rising Sun 5 says, or are they like rebroadcasting it as their own?
As if it's their own
CMDR
content.
_Rizzle says, grab your toshas and pitchforks, folks.
Toshas.
Warp Spirit says, just letting you know.
Well, no problem, dude.
CMDR _Rizzle says, or torches, you know.
You know. Well, yeah, thanks. And Hate 3K in the chat
Warp
here
Spirit
says,
says,
way to go,
LOL.
thanks too. He says, way to go,
Warp
thanks
Spirit
for the heads
says,
up.
nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, dude. If you just popped in to tell me that, that's nice of you. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to ask like around and see what this bot actually is doing. You know, if it's like a malicious
Warp
type
Spirit
thing.
says, I do what I can.
I do what I
Smiley
can.
Face.
We do what we can, while we can, and who we can. Let's see. Right.
Warp Spirit says, I'm in a friend's stream. 2 of us there but 40 people viewing.
40 people viewing. Huh. That's interesting. Let me look it up and see. Just
Warp
like
Spirit
looking
says,
around.
yet. Warp Spirit says, L. Brett Tweets.
This thing never shows me exactly who's doing what, though. I don't see the achievement. Ghost host. What did you say their name was? Let's
Warp Spirit says, it may be a follower bot.
but it's you say it's like hosting though. I don't see them listed in a view thing. Unless it just popped right out of there and I'm not aware of that.
Warp Spirit says, I know. Warp Spirit says, fishy.
Fishy. Yeah, it says this person's offline. Or whoever it is. Bot.
HATE3K says, L. Brett Tweets is on Twitch Insights in 3,340 channels.
Wow.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
That's a lot.
Warp Spirit says, yup.
Twitch Insights, what is
Warp
that?
Spirit says, bot.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'd have to ask Stygian if that's one of his bots.
Rising Sun 5 says, that is really weird. HATE3K says, bye bye bot.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
HATE3K says, made it famous ban.
I mean, it broadcasting out there, I don't know if that's bad or good. I don't know that it needs to be, you know, like dealt with a certain way, or if it's just, you know, not really harming anything. Bots are people too, man. Virtual people from all over the world. All under the world. That was that. The underworld. There you go. Well, I feel like I'm so far behind on this. It's weird that I don't see them listed.
Just call says, okay.
Okay. Okay. I mean, what is Twitch Insights? Is that like a site or something? It just shows you who's on first and what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
Just call Makor says, all right.
All right.
Alrighty.
HATE3K says, place to find out bot or person.
Ah.
Just call Makor says, ahoy.
Ahoy! It's funny how it says ahoy instead of huh. Ahoy. Chips ahoy. Oh, they're with me, okay. Oh,
just call Makor says, shut the fuck up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
That? It doesn't say fuck.
Warp Spirit has started stalking you.
Welcome.
Warp Spirit says, you seem cool. Smiley face.
We don't make mistakes.
Rising Sun 5
we have happy
says,
accidents.
is there a way to see the list of commands?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for the follow, dude. I try to be cool, but others may not agree. I don't know, but I don't try to just go off and be mean or anything. Yeah, just type ! commands will send you to a page full of my audio commands. Dude, I could have like completely over here, yeah. Or really I want to go over there though. Yeah, I want to go over here.
Rising Sun 5 says, you're the coolest Stow streamer I know. Also the only one.
I'm the only one?
Stream Elements says, at Rising Sun 5, you can find a list of all commands here https://streamelements.com/scorpwana/commands.
Yeah, Stream Elements is a few somethings there, but the actual commands are on my little website. The ones that actually do stuff. That make it entertaining. Entertaining. I'm the coolest one. I don't know about the coolest one. I mean, there's a lot of them out there that have more content.
Live long and suck it!
Indeed. Indeed. Judas Descartes says suck it. He needs a suck it counter, I swear. And a shit on counter. That'd be fun. Never got him hooked up with a bot, though, did we? I mean, Xbox users can still have a bot in their stream. I mean, that one guy, I can't remember his name, though. He's got one.
HATE3K says, at Just Call Makor, did you me DM?
Living in the land of the lost.
HATE3K says, did you get my DM?
Started to fill up my wife.
I started to fill up my wife.
I am Aquathor says, hey, what's up?
Hey, dude. How's it going?
Rising Sun 5 says, yay, Rodney.
I told my old man I'm sick and tired of running around in circles. He got mad. He nailed down my other foot.
Just Call Makor says, I don't answer random DMS. I consider them a form of harassment. I am Aquathor says, script update.
Script update?
LOL.
Oh, you have something else you wouldn't want me to add to your script? Or the little thing that I gave you to update? Did you get that working? It was just the user
I am Aquathor
interface.
says, so it doesn't send messages along with all the alerts.
It's supposed to. Mine kind of does. Which alerts does it not send?
says, at Just Call Makor I consider myself the Queen of France. Go on, address me as the Queen of France. I am Aquathor says, it only sends the message sometimes. Warp Spirit says, Hail Loth.
Huh. Only sends it sometimes.
HATE3K says, what?
Is there an actual one that it doesn't send? Like, that's noticeable to, like, is it the follow one or
Warp Spirit says, Loth, from Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I am Aquathor says, the raid message.
The raid message. I'll have to look at the order in which things are there. I don't really get raided much, but so I can't. Well,
I am Aquathor says, it sent one time and then didn't the next 5 times.
If there's a test raid from Streamlabs, is it able to test from that? Because I think I have it enabled right now for myself, actually. Dun dun dun.
I am Aquathor says, it doesn't send from the test raid. Or didn't when I tried it. I am Aquathor says, it plays the video but doesn't send the message.
That's odd. Is there any kind of error, like, whenever you look at the log in Streamlabs chatbot, does it say any kind of error message that could probably pinpoint what's going on? Like sometimes if there's a problem, it'll say line something or another or whatever.
I am Aquathor says, no error message.
Let me take a look at it in a second. So is it just the raid one that it doesn't work or whatever on? Or is it some of the other ones? I mean, don't tell me Twitch has changed rating as well as host. Yeah, that host thing is completely shot. It's never going to work. I asked all these damn developers and they said no. It's like, well, damn it. Ah, there we are. I mean, all it does is like, this is just a standard.
I am Aquathor says, well, I turned the others off because I have them set up through notifications within the bot.
Okay.
Jinkies, what a mystery.
You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
Alright, let me look through something real quick here. Okay, I'm just going to look here at the current follow. How long was it? 7 minutes ago? Move that over. What's your time stamped on here? on Streamlabs. I can't see it. Bot, okay. Just unlock the follower. Yeah, my bot said that he was just now following. So let me look in that. Scripts. Event handler. Twitch follows. Enable follow response is now following. So the follow is definitely working. Oh, I haven't. Okay. Raid response. Rated with the mount. Check them out at URL. Let's see. I can test that out by going into. I have to go to Google Chrome, which I already have Google Chrome loaded. What the hell? Okay, let me turn that off real quick. Leave that. Yeah, okay. Twitch on that. Get the bot loaded up. Gotta remember the bot's password. Let's see. Video. Safety. No. Log out. And log in with the bot. Okay. So yachts bot. I forgot its password. Hold on. Show the desktop so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright. Let's see. Where's those at? I just recently rearranged my desktop. Maybe that's it.
I am Ecuador has rated you with a party of 2.
Does that show anything?
CMDR_Rizzle says, password 123.
Yeah, see, it's showing the raid for me when you just did that. That line there, I've just read you with the party, check them out at. So that's working from there. Paste.
I am Aquathor says, weird. It did not for me the other day.
Maybe that. Okay, let me try this password. I'm always getting my passwords confused for shit. Oh, now it wants a code. Okay, well. Let me go to Google. Every time you log into Twitch or something, it always wants a damn code sent. Like two authors and Kate.
I am Aquathor says, well, like I said, the one it did. But it didn't the next 4 to 5.
Verification failed. Looks like you're logging in from a new device. Submit. Resend code then. Resend that code. I'd have to like look at what's if anything was like throwing it or something. Making it delay to where it couldn't for some reason. Come on, send the code. Resend code. Email sent. Okay. Start. Oh my god, I just want the code, Twitch. Give me the fucking code. Because I'm going to have my bot raid as well. Just to see. Unless it matters as, for some odd reason, the amount. I don't think that would really... With a party, like if it's a party of 1, would it not say that too? I don't... Come on, man. My gosh, Twitch. Seriously.
I am Aquathor says, it might be for a party of 1. I am Aquathor says, let me see.
It's no one told me life was gonna be this way. Ta 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 ta. Achievement, event handler again. So I may have it for a greater than 2. Equal to or greater than 2. The way it doesn't show just the 1. It's been a while since I looked in here completely. Since the internet went down that day.
Warp Spirit says, I'll be there for yo.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you too. Well, here's let's see.
Just Call McCower says, okay.
If it's greater than or equal to 1, plural is S, so it gives it plural S. Debug messages and stuff like that if it's true. If enabled raid message equals true, then Twitch URL equals that plus lowercase name, which still works.
Just
Reply
Call
message
McCower
and
says,
message.
all right. Murdoch says, just got back from tennis. This one dude I knew usually beats me, but I'm getting better. He won the first 2 games, and after I won the second game he went crazy saying the score was wrong, using the fact that I wasn't calling out the score when serving, but neither was he. Sore loser. Later he fell on his face and broke his dick. Serves him right. Just Call McCower says, ahoy.
I'm not gonna have to manually type this thing in. What's going on here? Okay. Okay. Alright, there you go, Yachts. Good deal. Alright. Yachts creator dashboard. Yachtspot.
Just Call McCower says, better watch out.
Here comes a Spider-Man.
Just Call McCower says, the word dick might offend someone.
Okay. I told my bot to raid. 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid now.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Warp Spirit says, I'm so offended. LOL. Yachtspot has rated you with a party of 1.
Well, it did it there. For me. From him.
Murdoch says, so he won first and second game. When I won third and fourth he knew I could win this one and started to freak out, so later he broke his dick and I was tempted to get in his face and laugh like the bad kids from Karate Kid, but didn't.
Karate Kid. How do you... Okay, unhost, let's see. Can you re-rate again?
Finish him!
Fatality.
Warp Spirit says, Cobra Kai?
Cobra Kai.
LOL.
Man, do they have a new season of that out right now?
I Am Ecuador has rated you with a party of 1. Yachtspot has rated you with a party of 1. Warp Spirit says, soon.
Yeah, it's working every time for me for some reason. That's
I Am
interesting.
Aquathor says, weird it's working for you.
And I haven't changed anything in the script at all since the last time I actually sent you the script. Because it's still 1.0.5.
I Am Aquathor says, let me see if I can show you.
Yeah. Alright, let me get some of this running here. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. You can turn on those debug messages to see if they're showing as well as the other one. I don't want to fight you right now, Fulma.
Murdoch says, did you do the daily yet?
Yeah, I forgot to do it yesterday because so much was going on with me trying to make a ship, a science ship and all that kind of stuff, so I kind of forgot all about it. And I lost a day doing that, which I already lost a bunch of days anyway because
Murdoch says,
internet.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'd... What if it's a raid of so many plus? Well, it's too bad Stygian's not here. He'd throw a raid in here with all his bots and stuff just to test them. There's supposed to be
Murdoch
a Twitch
says,
dev tester.
I'm at 2,751/3,500.
2,751? How do you get one? Yeah, me. I'm only at 2,300 because of that damn thing.
I Am Aquathor says, BRB.
Alrighty. New problem.
Murdoch says, yeah, those are campaign and yet it's weird it's one like that.
How in the world is it a 1? That is so funny. This game never fails to impress me with its glitches and stuff. It's so does that mean, like, when you did one of the progress for 1 or whatever, it's like you didn't do very well, so it just gave you 1 out of 50? The game screwed you out of 50 points, but just giving you 1 of them? That's what it sounds like. Hell. I'll be there for you. I think raiding can only happen like so often.
Murdoch says, it may be casual after the first few. I paid for the rest to get the silly ground gear, but I'm still doing them to get the campaign progress points. I think that's how you can get it early.
Well, yeah, you can.
Murdoch says, first time ever doing that.
Yeah, you could, you know, you get that.
Has rated you with a party of 1.
Yeah, it's still working. Well, I know that, like, when you buy it out, you get the prize, you know, and the credit for the buyout. But still, yeah, you can keep getting those points, you know, even after it's over with. But that's one thing I won't be able to do, and that makes me sad. Thanks, Streamlabs. I really appreciate that. I need to remember one of the streams where I got like a massive raid from Greebog raided the other day, and I need to look at that and see what day that was so I can look it up in the chat to see if it actually showed the information. Raided party 4 days ago. Okay, so I need to remember that. And Kenobi's Hut raided 2 days ago with a party of 5, so I can check on that. Dukon Rex that yesterday with a party of 3. I remember it posting that message. Yeah, it's been posting all of them that I've seen. That's weird. Unless somehow or another, the script, it's disabled. Like in the middle of something, it reads a disabled thing and it shouldn't. I don't know. That's why testing is really a thing to do whenever you script and making things, and I like to have that testing and stuff. But sometimes you can't test unless certain circumstances happen. Like if people raid back to back with too many, maybe it's causing some sort of an error there. You never know. That's why it's supposed to spit out error messages whenever it can't do shit. But then again, if I can't reproduce the reason it's not working, then there's no way for me to fix anything or test anything to see what's not making it work. Like reproduce the error kind of thing. Because I don't have that many people view like you do, Aqua Thor. You get a lot of them out there. I may not like jump onto your stream, but I have you listed still so I can see, you know. Because I'd only get on Twitch, the actual website, right after my stream and go directly to my creator content thing so I can export it over to YouTube. So I can always watch, I can always rewatch. I ran over here for no damn reason. I can always rewatch every stream that I've done over there on YouTube. I don't know if I have it like public for everybody, but I can. Because I want it archived over there, just in case there's like little things I want to take and make a clip out of or something later on. Like the dancing Voth. That one time at band camp. But that's also why I have the debug thing there. Like, it may be a good idea to turn on the debug to see if someone raids, if the debug shows the message and if the actual message doesn't play if it's enabled. Or it could be that the setting is reading the enabled incorrectly for some reason. Like if I disable another one, so that's what I need to do. I need to mirror exactly how you have your settings. Not videos or anything like that, but like the enabled or disabled messages, the follow messages and all that kind of stuff. I need to know which ones you actually have like disabled, like click by click. That way I can see if I can like make the same thing happen for me. Maybe it's like the script getting confused over two things that are almost similar, and it's reading the RAID as one of the disabled settings or something. So it disables it halfway through maybe. And I mean, if you could tell me if you're still there, like, but not listening, and I know you said be right back, but I don't know if you're away from your computer or if you're just in front of your computer doing stuff. But if there's like, if you know at the beginning of your...
Just says, okay.
If at the beginning of your stream, if that's when it shows
Just
the raids and then
says,
like later it doesn't?
All right.
Dude. You're making me laugh.
Just Call McCower says, ahoy.
Ahoy! Do you have that scripted or something? Or are you typing it? Knowing you, you'd have it scripted on a timer. I know you. Because that's what I would do. Ahoy. Right? Yeah, I know. My mind's just jumping around. So Riz, The Old Man, right? The show. Have you watched? How many episodes of that have you watched? And is it? You said it was awesome. So I need to find a way to. I want to watch that. So I need to, like.
CMDR_Rizzle says, only the first.
Okay. I know in the I didn't watch a trailer.
CMDR_Rizzle says, looks like it will be a good one.
Looky, boobies. 2 shields at once. Hey. Well, and like the picture of it, because I hadn't watched a trailer or anything like that, but the picture of it shows like 2 dogs or something around him all the time, like next to him in a car or something. So, does he always have dogs, or is that like giving too much away if I asked if he has dogs? Is it like a Breaking Bad type show or something? Like
CMDR_Rizzle says,
just his pets? Okay. Just pets. Because for them to like, so I always analyze like, I guess TV show art. Like whenever I see that, it's like, okay, he's got dogs in the picture with him, so they've got to be like some sort of main thing that's always in there. Like, if it would have other actors or something, you're like, okay, this is the main cast. So I'm thinking these dogs must be part of like a main cast, so they're always there. Pets, not pests.
CMDR_Rizzle says, well, I don't want to say much.
I've hit something there. I'm drilling for information. Get the interrogation lamp out on you. No, it's good. Okay, I'll eventually like watch it or something like that. Being Jeff Bridges, it's got to be good because he's always been in shit that's awesome. What was the last thing he was in before this though? Like, was it Spider-Man? Not Spider-Man, but
Shut up,
Iron
Wesley.
Man? Shut up, Wesley, you son of a bitch. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Boy's got a mouth like a cannon, always shooting it off.
That's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep on your toes.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry. You want something?
Hush, puppy, Daddy.
We got no time for that crap! You son of a bitch!
I love that. I need to put some more Sheriff Buford T. Justice on here. That's for sure.
At last, after 2,000 years of work, the Illudium Q-36 explosive space modulator.
Ooh, my audio popped. That means internet's going.
CMDR_Rizzle says, woohoo.
Right? I've got a Marvin the Martian folder ready for Marvin the Martian sounds. I've got a Foghorn Leghorn folder for Foghorn sounds. So anytime I add a new Foghorn sound, it'll be triggered by the Foghorn command. Yeah. Foghorn Leghorn, man. Foghorn Leghorn. Oh, I am Aquathor, if you're still listening. Whenever it doesn't show the raid, does it still show it in the console for the bot? As if, like, the bot says it, but it never gets to Twitch. So that'd be a different thing, too, because there have been problems when things don't go straight to Twitch and relay over the chat. Like from certain people. I haven't had that issue, but like some certain people have had that where messages don't get sent correctly. But it'll show on their end, but it won't show on someone else's end, because that's all it is a message. And it's just a basic message too. That's all that is. That's a joke, son. I wanted to find some more Foghorn, but I ran out of time. I ran out of time a lot last night. I ran so far out of time, by the time I got back, Jenny had already been pregnant with Falls Jr. Jenny was already pregnant. She done sat there and climbed in bed with me, and then later on, she ran off and went with somebody else. The tragedy of Forrest Gump. It's always getting abused by everybody. You just ran through a big pile of dog shit. It happens. What? Shit? Sometimes. I love that. Number 2, they was free. I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Pepper. I could play Forrest Gump in a nutshell, and that would really freak out the chat, and everybody would probably leave. It's really long. It's like 20 minutes, or is it 10 minutes? No, it's 14. That's right. I got it down to 14 minutes. The whole damn movie in 14 minutes. Minus a few key scenes or something like that before time and all that. But what I did was, the favorite scenes that I liked in the movie, in parts of the movie, I took out the gasp for air sounds and the sounds like silence. It's hilarious. If I played it, people would get probably mad at me. Night day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running. Run, Forrest, run. Number 2, they was free. I must drink me about 15 Dr. Pepper. Burp. I think he said he had to go pee. Hello, I'm Forrest Gump. Nobody gives a hunk of shit who you are, fuzzball. You're nothing but a gum of some sucky maggot. Get your faggot ass on the bus. You're in the army now. You can sit down if you want to. I didn't know who I might meet or what they might ask. You ever been on a real shrimp boat? I've been on shrimp boats all my life. Started out on my uncle's boat. That's my mama's brother when I was about maybe 9. Was looking to buy a boat of my own and got drafted. Love Bubba. Ever been on a real shrimp boat? No, but I've been on a big boat. That was like the hilarious thing. I'm in a shrimp catching boat. And he's like totally on the whole boat, like, you know, shrimp thing all the damn time. Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, broil it, boil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebab, shrimp Creole, pan
CMDR
fry, deep
underscore
fry,
Rizzle
stir
says,
fry.
did a Red Bull give you wings?
No.
LOL.
No, I just get excited whenever I talk about certain things. I get that ADHD hyper excitement thing, you know, even though I've never been diagnosed. Or if I get on a subject matter that I just can't get off of, I'll calm it down.
Just Call McCower says, okay.
Here we go.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, Roger Roger.
Roger Dodger.
Just Call McCower says, all right. Just Call McCower says, ahoy.
Ahoy! Oh my gosh. And not one Billy verse right now. That's interesting. Forrest Gump in a nutshell. Forrest Gump. Pipe full by the fire.
Hi, are you on your feet all day? Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day, my source. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, big guy. Shitting me? You don't just $19.99. You don't need all these. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Billy Mays just $19.99. Here's how to are you on your feet all day? When you all day? Shitting me? Just
Just Call McCower says, bask in the glory that is the Billy verse.
That's right. Dude, when we were talking about the other infomercials about the slap chop thing, I took all three of them and took the audio and put it together, and it didn't sound too well, so I didn't keep it. Like all of them talking over each other selling the product. Raising the audio of certain ones here and there, but it didn't work out. So I just left it alone. Ah, yes. We can go on and on about Billy Mays. I mean, yeah, you know, he may have been a cokehead, but damn it, he could sell some products, couldn't he? He can buy them too, apparently. For just $19.95. $19.99, $14.95, 2 easy payments, 4 easy payments. All over the place. He's appeared in other people's, the bloopers for other people's infomercials. Running around on the lot and all that. They need to come out with like the Billy Mays movie, wouldn't that be
Murdoch
interesting?
says, I was around then and don't remember him. Maybe because I was good at turning the channel quick away from infomercials.
Oh man, he made infomercials interesting. Everybody loved it whenever Billy Mays yelled at them to buy things. Get on the ball. Hi. There's a you can go to YouTube and listen to some prank calls that someone used a soundboard of Billy Mays. It's hilarious. Trying to sell shit. Oh god. It's just it's a different type of thing. I mean, we were always in the IRC chat with like Billy Mays shit all the time. I mean, I made like a bunch of sounds that both Core and myself have, or I have them still. I don't know if he does. But at the time, you could just randomly play one in the chat. Some funny shit. I tell you what. I tell you what, man. Dang old funny shit, man. I have like Billy Mays gasps for air. So all it is like. And watch Pitchman. I used to love watching that just to see how it was created.
Sir, do you know anything about this?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, doing one of them snipe hunts last night, man, with them sticks in the bag and them whack, man, we'd go woo-loo, talking about that big mistake, y'all, right there in that cooler.
Well, if you do see anything, you can contact the ranger station.
I love it. Boomhauer tells him exactly where it's at, and he's all like, yeah, okay, I can't understand you, buddy. You know. Did loot one of them snipe hunts last night. Them sticks and bags, them whack, whack, man. He go, woo-loo, talking about that big mistake, y'all, right there in that cooler. Boomhauer. Dano Boomhauer, man, I tell you what. I watched a YouTube interview here recently about, because I was looking for Boomhauer, more sounds for Boomhauer, you know, to the command and stuff, and I came across an interview. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, where Mike Judge was on there, and he did Boomhauer. He was talking about like where he got the idea for using the voice of Boomhauer, and he said it was some sort of like Cajun guy or coon-ass guy or whatever had called MTV to complain about the show or something, or some Beavis and Butthead thing or whatever, and they sounded like that or whatever. And so he thought, hey, that'd be a great character. Dang, I've been counting y'all people better month now about y'all. Every time that dang old dog, he's up after y'all 24 hours a day. Nobody answer you call. Hey, you supposed to do anything about that dang old dog on the computer? Gonna shut that dang old dog up. Hey, man, tell you what. Oh, God. I need to stop. You know, just continue doing what I'm doing. Before I get too active and my blood pressure goes up and then I feel like shit. Because that will happen if I get too involved with things. It's really interesting how that happens. Really interesting. Oh, we got to the other one. So if I get like too involved in a game, you know, like intense and first person, highly active, my blood pressure will shoot up. It really sucks. And I'll start aching and feel like I'm about to die. Doodle-loot one of them snipe hunts last night.
Oh no!
Oh, I never got any more sounds for that, did I? Damn it! Damn it, McKay! Damn it, Rodney! Come on, capturing point. Come in, come in, come in. I didn't get shit for it. Damn it. Damn it. Grind gears.
You know, that really grinds my gears.
I love it. Price is Right. You know, you can't play that on a stream, else you're gonna get copyright claimed for reals, yo. Can't even have it on
Murdoch
a YouTube
says,
video.
Peril over Pavo just goes on forever.
Doesn't it? That's what I was talking about earlier whenever I was doing it. Because since yesterday I forgot.
Indeed.
I forgot to do it because of the whole shipbuilding thing. And I got distracted. But I did it today. You know, I made sure to do it today. And I forgot how long it is if you don't, you know, because it's timed anyway, so you can't, like, rush it or anything. You can't just, like, do one little thing and it go through there. Sausage. Sausage. I was $5.01 over today on my cash register. If you're over $1.99 or under $1.99, you get a write-up. Oh my. Oh my.
All three
Nothing.
silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Ugh.
The Fog Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
There's a dead body right there. Where was I needing to be? City, okay. Yep. Okay. Burn. Hooah! Get unholded. Maybe them dang old wolf, man, tell you what. I tell you what you do, man, and tell you what. Riz, were you responsible for that dead Vaudoir in your picture? In the background? Do you have any idea what they're gonna do to us now? Oh wait, no, he wasn't dead, he was unconscious. Yeah. Because nobody ever dies, they're just unconscious.
CMDR_Rizzle says, of course. Needed 20, he was number 20, and that pick was during beam out.
Yeah, I saw the communicator in your hand there. Was is it a TOS beam out or a Discovery beam out? Because it looked like a TOS communicator. Got it at the right time. I've noticed on here, like, if I use a TOS communicator, well, I can actually look at your picture. It may be the same. Like, part of the communicator would be between their legs, like on the ground. They may have fixed it by now. I don't know. I need to look at that. It's been like a glitch forever.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Disco. Wanted a pick without the targeting reticle.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of like the best thing whenever you like can take a picture. So you hit it just right then. Cause that looked pretty cool. That armor looks awesome on there. It's almost like Guyver. Do I have that on here as a sound? Nope. Hey, what's it spelled that way anyway? Never mind. Guyver.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Terran Rep, gotta purchase all 3 pieces, but once you do.
But once you do, you have it forever? It unlocks the costume, huh, the tailor. Okay. Alright. Alright, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Kagan.
Murdoch says, once you do you smell like poo.
Once you do, you smell like poo. I saw you. Hey. Dude, Kagan, you got Accelerator 1, man. Why don't you give me some of that shit? We did not shoot at them. I was just watching myself go backwards. I'm not shooting at them. Fuck a duck. Fire truck. Gamma radiation. You smell like poo. A mock time battle theme. I think it's just called battle theme for a TOS. I wanted to get a copy of that so bad back in the day. Like the whole thing. But nobody knows where it starts at. There's like clips of it here and there and like full-length audio tracks, but it always starts differently. So they always assume it starts with like where it does in the show. It's some iconic music. Back in the day, TOS had some pretty iconic music. I liked it. Of course, I didn't watch it back in the day. I mean, I watch it a little now and then, you know. We'll level your planet and take what we want. That is destruction. You will die as a race. I know Unreal Tournament. I had my Model T Kirk, 3D Kirk that I created for that, and I have it in Unreal Tournament, so anytime I want to play Unreal Tournament, I have it as a bot so I can fight against it, and it's got Captain Kirk's sayings and stuff whenever he's talking and trying to kill you. It's hilarious. Because I got him set up to be a good sniper and a fighter. So whenever you're like, you know, fighting in Unreal Tournament 99, you'll see
First blood.
Exactly. You'll see him like in the background, and because he's got the yellow shirt, so you can find him anywhere on the map if it's outdoor. But it's hilarious. I got so many sound clips of that. I made I exported the Master Chief armor from Halo and put it in there and rigged it up to where to work on one of the models in Unreal Tournament 99. And I have the voice pack of like Chris Farley on there, so whenever you're like playing and stuff, Chris Farley's yelling at you. Oh my God! Like when he gets killed or he kills somebody. When you're living in a van down by the river, you know. Oh jeez. Fat guy in a little coat. It's hilarious shit.
Murdoch says, I noticed on YouTube, I think it was, his older brother was doing stand-up.
Really? Oh my God, here we go again with the Rex. I know that you didn't see much of Chris Farley's like brothers and stuff like that until like he passed, and they like started creeping up here and there, like in some media and whatnot. I didn't know his like brother was doing stand-up though.
Murdoch says, and you can see Chris in him though.
But yeah, I mean, like they're brothers. I know what you're talking about though, like the comedy of them. I think it was like just a thing, and you know, since he snorted and stuff too, I mean, he had that energy. It's so weird that Bob Odenkirk came up with that skit, though. Better call Saul himself.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Quote unquote Saul Goodman, because Bob Odenkirk was a writer on SNL.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters.
And he came up with that skit, showed it to Chris, and it was all like, "Yes, let's do this." So that's a combination of both of them. Him writing it and Chris doing the actual physical stuff. When you're living in a van down by the river. I need to put a sound clip of that on here. Scytheron. Victoria Thalen is in Star Trek Online. Victoria Thalen wins. Fatality. Babality. Friendship. Friendship again? Her. And they all go marching. Oh wow, that actually took them all out. Never had the lightning take them all out at once. Sweet. Q, Q, Q.
Everyone knows it's butter. Let me.
Everyone knows it's Butters. Butters had his own show. His whole like 22 point whatever minutes it is for a South Park episode. Dedicated to himself. Nice, okay, got those. Kagan, you can't figure out how to jump over it? What, are you dumb or something? There you go. Okay. The AI of the game really needs a good boost.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Captain Chaos.
Captain Chaos. Chaos. Victor Chaos. Poor Butters, man. I don't know if I've said it before, but throughout South Park, he's just had this shit like done to him. Like the time that his parents locked him up in the basement because they thought that he was like dead, you know, in like a Pet Cemetery type fashion. Just wondering what the hell was going on.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Or whenever they thought that he was kind of crazy or whatever, because he kept saying there was he kept seeing a ghost and talking to a ghost, and Eric Cartman wasn't even dead, and but even he thought it too. So they like probed him in the rear and all that kind of crap. Some hilarious shit. Everyone knows it's Butters. Det är som mö. Det är som mö. Admiralty for Rishanka. And nothing else should be there. Okay, plan that. It's only 100, so we're just gonna like fly a shuttle through that shit. Nothing. Yeah, another shuttle through that shit. That one. Ooh, 20,000. I wonder if Rydia is still out there. That's the first person that commented on my YouTube when I was doing Ryza last year. First person to actually just watch the YouTube version of the stream. Rydia. That's a R. Rydia. From the UK. I don't know if he still watches these things or not. I know that I wouldn't. 30,000. Let's do that. I try to avoid watching this stuff as much as I possibly could. Because I'm not entertaining. I am a dumbass. 500. Nice. Huge, 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 huge. Ooh, 40 and 50 equals 90. Bitty, bitty, bitty. One thing that I haven't done in a long time for these streams is rewatch all through them and make chapter marks for YouTube. I was doing that back whenever it was only like 40 something minutes long, but I don't know about 3 hours and this stuff. And each character, like I started doing that too, like, you know, after each character, chapter mark, chapter mark, chapter mark. And it was praised highly, you know, on YouTube, you know, anybody that was watching, which was like one person, which was the Rydia dude said it was really nice to do that because he could, like, you know, skip around to like what characters like to watch. But I figured, you know, you kind of just go through there and see it anyway, you know. So I you know, it kind of got to the point where it's just a lot of extra stuff to do for barely any views, which views to me don't matter anyway. I mean, I like, again, and I put them on there. Oh man, I'm running out of those. I put them on there to archive them anyway, just so I can re-watch them or download them or whatever later on. I should download, but I don't have a big enough hard drive for that to download every one of these, because they're like 10 like gigs a piece whenever I go up to like the 4-hour mark, you know. And it's a hell of a lot, and I don't even have it at like 60 frames a second. I think I got like 30 to save frames, because if it's more, it's going to be a larger file because it's double the amount, so it'd be like 20 gigs. Son of a bitch. You'd have to have terabytes of hard drives just to save videos. Just imagine people that do like the 10-hour streams to download that from Twitch. And at 4 whatever. Of course, I think those people record and stream at the same time, because I think you can do that. I won't do that. My computer can't handle it right now. Thank you. But I just download it if I want it, you know, or if I have to splice it back together. Because I know, like, when I was watching Jack from Achievement Hunter, whenever he was doing his streaming and stuff like that, he was talking about how the stream would cut out, but he would still upload the video that he recorded. So I was like, okay, so he must be able to then. Now that's what I'm thinking. He must be able to do that. But he's got the hard drive for it. He's got the second computer for it. Hell, he's got his game computer in the other one. He hasn't streamed in a while. I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, ever since that whole thing with them at the company, it's like some of them have just drifted away from just doing what they do, and that's it. Versus they used to do, like, every once in a while I know that, like, Michael from Achievement Hunter or Rooster Teeth will actually stream and stuff. Ray that used to be there streams a lot because that's how he does it anyway, just streams. I don't think I've seen Jeremy streaming anymore from there. They probably picked on Jack and made him, you know, not want to do it anymore. He could be like kind of emotional, you know, if you ever watch like his streams and stuff like that. And whenever they had to apologize for what happened at Rooster Teeth or Achievement Hunter, whatever, because of Ryan, they were really emotional about that. But he was always like the mother hen anyway, you know. Whenever they, like, you watch him in videos and stuff, he's the caretaker. Like when they make a new Minecraft world, he's like building houses, getting food, you know, and making the beds and things like that. It's like a mother goose. Which, that's Jack. You can email him, you know. He's got like an email address that everybody can email him at. jacklikesthings.gmail or at gmail.com. You send him links to stuff, and if he likes it, he'll talk about it on a stream. But he doesn't stream anymore that I see. Or either he does and he doesn't keep the VOD. Maybe that's what it is. It's always great just watching him stream. And him listening to what you're talking about, too, you know. That was great. Finally. Of course, if you paid in bits, he paid more attention. Whenever his wife, she's Australian, would sit with him during the stream, she'd be reading everybody's chat out. And he was like, She's like, what? And she'd keep on reading. But I could tell, like, you know, you watching that, he'd only really pay attention to whenever those bits came across his screen. Or unless you actually had some valuable information about the game when you were playing it. Because he did, like, put me, like, he, like, upgraded me in the chat one time to, like be highlighted or something, whatever it was, I forget. Because I was talking about, like, the Minecraft farming and, like, the 9x9 thing and what to do to make this way or whatever like that. And, you know, just the basic Minecraft shit that they never would remember in the game. It was always kind of wild, you know, watching Achievement Hunter playing Minecraft up to, like, you know, 500 plus episodes, and still they didn't know the basic stuff of Minecraft. Of course, then, you know, they kind of burn out anyway, I suppose. That's why Jack decided to actually, you know, like, listen to the fans and start streaming Minecraft and getting information and learning more about the game and what to do. And he got better at it. I mean, Tinkers, he was doing Savtech, I think, where you kind of level up your player on ages like Stone Age, Metal Age, whatever. And he came across Tinker's constructs and stuff like that on there, and was shying away from it. But a bunch of us in the chat were like, you know, telling him, hey, that's some pretty cool shit. You should look into that kind of stuff. And he was like, kind of, you know. So we talked him into, like, making a table, making the tools and stuff. And then he saw the, like, the potential of all that, so he stuck with it. And because Tinkers is pretty awesome. If you don't know what Tinkers is, it's a mod in Minecraft to make tools better, you know, like out of different materials, and like a damn hammer that can beat like 9 blocks at a time, you know, and all this stuff or whatever. So it's awesome.
Just Call McCower says, okay.
Here we go. All right.
Just Call McCower says, all right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Just Call McCower says, ahoy.
Ahoy. In a week or two. And he started, like, playing those, what is it? It's like, versions of Minecraft that are, you start off in a, like just a solid world, and you have to create stuff from it and put it through sifters and stuff. Can't remember what that was called. It's kind of where we all kind of fell off going, oh, okay, here we go. Yeah. Because Savtech was awesome. I even played it. It's like one of the coolest Minecraft mods out there, in my opinion. I mean, because you like start out with nothing, you know, and then you start doing things to
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, I underscore never underscore got underscore into underscore Minecraft underscore doesn't underscore look underscore fun underscore to underscore me.
Underscore really underscore. Well, I liked it because, you know, it's just fun to build, because I was always into blocks and things of that nature when I was a kid, and Legos and stuff, and Minecraft was just one of those things. I mean, I barely played the basic Minecraft when I first started playing it. It's Core that got me into playing it. He talked me into buying it, and And then he created like a Feed the Beast server, and we got in there and laughed a bunch about the avatars that he would choose to wear. And I had the dude, and he had Jesse from Breaking Bad that had me like laughing out loud. LMFAO. And that's kind of how I got started with Minecraft, was a big mod instead of the actual gameplay. So when I went to the normal gameplay, I was like, what the hell? You know. Because you can do all sorts of shit with that game. And mods have like introduced themselves into the game, like certain stuff you can do. People can make trains in that son of a bitch now. Computers, they can make a video like calling thing or whatever, where you can actually block by block video chat. It's insane. It can be
Murdoch
used
says,
for teaching.
I used to play Empyrean. Was fun crafting space-based ND things.
Space-based. Space Engineers is pretty fun. If you take away the asteroid shit that keeps happening in there, it's a perfect game. Because the Space Engineers, whenever you're like, start with certain scenarios or just a map, you collect ores and things of that nature and like build stuff to be in space and build ships and whatnot and harvest things or whatever. You know, you're doing that. But during the whole time, like every so often you get like this meteor shower that just destroys all your shit. But it's always after you. So if you can time it right, you can like get in a ship or something that you create, go to another asteroid, bury yourself in there, and like have it happen or whatever to you, and then you just go back to your camp or whatever, and everything be all right, because it's always going to come after you. When I'd play by myself, I'd turn off that thing because I didn't like it destroying shit. It's almost like a creeper. I hate creepers in Minecraft, destroying shit that you build. Moon holiday. And then there was the first version of Rust, which was fun. I mean, to create like stuff, you know. But it was one of those games, if you didn't like log on and play, and or well, if you were just AFK for a day or whatever, half your building you built would be destroyed by the server anyway. So stupid. And 7 Days to Die is fun. You just have to be in the mood to play that one, though. It's a longevity game of you do so much and then you can get bored, you know. Well, that's not longevity, but it is if you do it the right way. But if you're impatient, you're not going to get very far. Or if you die by zombies immediately, you're going to be like, okay, I'm done. Because you'll respawn like halfway across another place in the map, and you got to walk back and get your shit. The backpack that'll delete itself if you don't hurry. Kind of like Minecraft in a way, except I think it's only if it's loaded. But I officially have both Minecrafts on my computer, though. Java and Bedrock / Windows version. So I can play on both. I can play with Xbox users, or I could play with PC users. Now, since I figured out the mouse thing, there was a big mouse glitch in there. Yeah, if you had smooth scrolling enabled for your mouse settings, anytime you wanted to like mouse through or scroll through your hotbar at the bottom of Minecraft, it would go across it like 3 times in a row really fast, and you couldn't slow it down. It was really bad, and this one time at band camp. Destroy Tholian ships. Tholian ships can be found TFO, red alert, story missions. Defeat Tholians. Wow, we're all up against Tholians today. Interesting, man. How about we go down to Tholia and do some of that shit? Where we at? We're all the way the hell over here. Beta Quadrant. Ryza Sector. That's close. Keep hovering around Ryza. I like Ryza. I can't wait until they show off the new stuff that dude was making, though. You know, like where you're able to go there yourself. Swing around like a big truck. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're ship locked. Aldebaran sector? Aldebaran? Bam balam. Click it fast. Inertial dampeners have nothing on this shit. Let's see how many we can snipe first. Did one of them snipe hunts last night. Boob. Okay, let's see. Where you at, buddy?
There you are, buddy. Buddy, are you there, buddy? Buddy, I am, buddy.
Come on, just shoot him. Just shoot him. There you go. I'm up here in my deer stand, gonna shoot some Tholians over there. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. He's one right there. Come on, hit me, I dare you. I'm not cheating either. That's quicker to go down there. What the fuck ever.
Alright, buddy, alright.
Nad. I need to swap weapons too. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, sir. Okay, let me get over here out of the way of everybody. Change my weapons. 'Cause I am the warrior. Stop shooting me in the back, damn it. Blit! Blit. Gotta wait for that to go away. I'm still getting shot at, damn it, fuck. Oh, they came over it. You son of a bitches. Listen here, mister. Don't make me do a Kirk lunge kick on your ass, mister. Kirk lunge kick. Kirk. Kirok. Time Warner film. The Adventures of Kirok. Kirok. Oh man, no. I want to keep that one, but I don't. There we are, mister. I never made this epic. Wow. Alright, here we go. Destroy these Tholians. Have crab legs for dinner. Crab legs for dinner. It's what's fun. And educational. We could look and see how the Tholians are created. That crawfish right there, them lobster legs right there, look at that.
CMDR_Rizzle says, boiled frog legs.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to the frog leg guy? I forget who that was. That's all he kept talking about the whole time. Frog legs. Boiling frog legs.
CMDR_Rizzle says, claps.
Claps. Is it Surreal Claps? Is the bold frog leg guy? I can make a thing to search my log files and see who actually was the guy, if that's him. I don't want to, though. Well, it wouldn't be hard. Just make a complete looping system that goes through each file in a directory or / folder. Open that file up, read that file contents for you know, that word, and then results back where it was at.
CMDR_Rizzle says, it was surreal_Jew, but I think someone complained and he changed his name.
That's right.
Or
that's
maybe
right.
there's a group of surrealists. Who knows?
Surrealists. Yeah, I know. I remember he had to change he changed his name to Claps because of some reason. I was like, why the hell would anybody be upset if you call yourself Surreal Jew? Am I missing something of history? You know, I know that I wasn't the best student in school, but you know, and it sucks about the Holocaust and all that kind of stuff. But and I think me saying that right there was really offensive to something. I don't know, but you know, because I'm ignorant, I admit it. Is it not a good idea to have the word in like a name? That's crazy. Yeah, the world just needs a damn an ass whooping or a spanking or something to get them over it, you know. Look at these damn holidays they keep coming up with. There's too many holidays. We need to just like cut a few of them off or whatever. I mean, do we really need Columbus Day? I mean, since they've proven that he's not the one that actually discovered America, he accidentally came across this land while thinking he was going to China. I mean, if it was an accident and it wasn't like, say, oh, I'm going to prove the world's round, or I'm going to, you know, go over here and stuff, and I'm like, oh, neat, this is new land with nobody on it. Indians were here. Somebody was already here and already discovered his land, you bastard. So why have a day dedicated to the guy if it was just bullshit? You know, another excuse for like the mail not to run or banks to be closed. That's about all it is. And that'd probably be like one of the best jobs, wouldn't it? Working at a bank. You like February like be the best one because there's like all those President's Day and Lincoln or something like that, and all sorts of things happening during it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, some places call it Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day. That's interesting. That's interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. This guy came in today to buy some stuff and things, and he said, I'd like to buy ice too, go with that. We're like, we're out of ice, sir. He says, no ice.
Just Call Makover
What do you mean,
says,
no ice?
it's time to go old school. Just Call Makover says, it more been time.
It's more been time.
Just Call Makover says. Just Call Makover says. Just Call Makover says, everyone disconnects.
Flood the channel. IRC flooding. With colors too to make it even more impressive. Overload their client and make them disconnect. Funny shit, man. Do you still have any of those scripts? Exploits. But this guy, he was like saying like, you don't have any ice. Well next time I come in here you better have ice. Like, ooh, okay. Ooh.
Just Call Makover says, heck no, plus I don't think they would work anymore.
They would if there was the sci-fi server. Because wasn't that ran like a
Just Call
my
McCover
hamster?
says, it worked by flooding the memory, forcing you to disconnect. Just Call McCover says, now everyone has gigs of RAM.
Ah.
CMDR_Rizzle says, he means business.
He means business, that's right, this guy. He went out there, got in his car, and left, and I walked outside to my other coworkers. They were all out there smoking, and I said, you know that guy right there that asked about the ice? He goes, yeah, and he said if we better have some next time. And they were like, all right. Sure thing. The lady that came in tonight was talking about their drink coolers are always empty. Well, yeah, they would be because Monday's whenever the delivery people come. So if you come in on a Sunday, duh. Yeah, what are we gonna do? Like pull some out of our ass and put it in there? What
Just
the fuck?
Call McCover says, people who smoke are so cool. Willingly choosing to decrease the span of their lifetime.
Yeah, to each their own. I mean, I think they take advantage of it a lot at certain places, you know, like for instance, there is a policy at Dollar General that, you know, if you do, it can only be like every 2 hours and you have to clock out or whatever for so long to do it, like for like a 15-minute time period minimum or something like that. But no one ever cares about all that policy stuff anyway.
CMDR_Rizzle says, grabs a cigarette and heads outside.
Okay, we've done this for the Tholian, and we gotta get out of here before they overrun us.
CMDR_Rizzle says, LOL, happy coincidence. I was gonna anyways.
A happy coincidence. Happy coincidence, mister.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Just Call McCover says, people who smoke get the advantage of extra breaks. It isn't fair.
Exactly.
Just Call McCover says,
yeah.
Okay. Just Call McCover says, alright. Just Call McCover says, ahoy.
That is true. I mean, it's kind of like taking advantage of time that you're being paid for, you know. And there's like restrictions. You got to be like 20 feet away from the front door. And the whole like you have to clock out.
God fucking damn it! Everyone knows it's Butters. Well, that's me.
Wow, these things just follow you everywhere, don't they? They just find you. I have the advantage of seeing you around the corner. Butters. Butters. Everyone knows it's Butters. Well, I don't have any ants on my desk tonight. That's sad. Alright. Let's go here to our reputation and do this again.
CMDR_Rizzle says, depends on your bosses, I suppose. At my last job, we had only our scheduled breaks. Like, you can't wait 2 1/12 hours for a smoke? LOL.
Oh man.
Just Call McCover says, now you have ants in pants. Just Call McCover says, ants in pants. Just Call McCover says, what the fuck is ants in pants, Kyle?
Kyle. Well, it's kind of odd that, say, some can probably, like, you know, go outside and they smoke, which is fine if it's not busy or something like that. If no one's, like, at the register, or you've, like, gone so long without and you're at work at Dollar General, sure, as long as you know, keep sight of things or whatever. But if you go out there every 10 minutes, you know, and you just keep going and going, I mean, that's one of the things is just go out there and you sit for like 5 to 10 minutes every time you go out there every 10 minutes, you know.
CMDR_Rizzle says, ants in the pants and barrel of monkeys. I remember those toys.
And 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys. I like the movie better than the TV show. Because, you know, they had that 12
Just
Monkeys
Call
TV
McCover
series.
says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals view 9 coke.
I need to make a parser thing that could turn that into the actual like descriptive part of the video. You know? Like the bot pops up at the bottom saying what the title of the video is. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh my god, I forgot all about something. Do I have it? I sure do. Oh, damn it. Do I not have it turned on? I don't. Damn it. Okay, turn it on.
CMDR_Rizzle says, T-11 days to Risa.
Oh my god, 11 days to get... It's okay, it's 11 days. Well, -2 for me on here. So it's 9 days times 50 points. Damn it. I'm not going to be able to make that.
Just Call McCower says, that is right. Just Call McCower says, 11 days until Stranger Things.
Stranger Things?
CMDR_Rizzle says, use the Zen.
Well,
Just Call McCower says, and Scorp continues streaming for EVER.
Well, that's the thing. Even if I buy it out, which I don't really care for what's here, you know, for the featured, this stuff here matters not. It's the fact that every day that this is going on, you get the 50 points, and that's what I want. But I'm not going to be able to. Even if I buy it out, I'm still not going to have the points. So I can leave it alone. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't. What is it, Coalition Armor or something? I don't understand. I mean, the perfect armor is already in the game that I'm using for stuff, and that's the Terran one, which allows you to be immune.
CMDR_Rizzle says, it gave me the bonus points after as I collected bonus dilly when I did it at last year's event.
Yeah, it'll continue to give you the points and stuff, but I just wish that, of course, if I set an alarm and said, okay, I'm going to go on break, I need to go home and do this TFO. You know, I could do that at work, I guess, to catch back up. But no, that whole the electricity going, well, not electricity, the internet going out, plus me forgetting the days to do this, it just really bothers me. Because then I'll have to like wait. Because it's still 50 per the bonus, right? Like, even if you get the thing, you still get 50 points up until the event's over with. And it'll just be a normal 10 or whatever, something like that. What is it? However much it is. I forget.
Murdoch says, yup, it's 50 each run. CMDR_Rizzle says, if you acknowledge it still gives you the points, why not do it? You get the points for finishing the event, then 50 bonus.
Well, are you talking about it giving campaign progress? Like maxing out the campaign progress days points? Is that what you mean? Like I'd get, if I did it now, for instance, that's like 50 plus 500 points. 50 times 10. So 500.
CMDR_Rizzle says, it did for me last year.
And then you got an additional whatever after that. Okay, that's interesting. How much is it to buy it out then?
Greebuck has rated you with a party of 3.
Hello, Greebuck. Yeah, it did the raid message that time too? Hello, thank you for the raid, dude. What you been up to? So then that would be like 10.
Griebig says, hello everyone. CMDR_Rizzle says,
4 bulleted
but
trigger.
I wait for confirmation from others before pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Murdoch says, it will give you the extra points toward campaign, then each time you run you still get 50 each time. I won't finish this time, but on next event I will get the campaign prize.
Are you on your feet all day? Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need my source. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. You're just 1999.
Getting an Omni to
You don't need all these. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Billy Mays is 1999. Here's how to use him. Are you on your feet all day? When you all day? For just 1999. Here's how
and the duct tape sound effect too. Working on a build for Science Captain, so unlocking Starship traits and getting Omni to help. An Omni, I have not used one of those in a damn long time. I could forget all about those. I always forget about getting one of those weapons. Okay, let's see. We're gonna like Tholian, so that's like let me get out of here. But Gary the Klingon needs to be used though. Well, he doesn't need to be used. He just needs to be abused. So there we go. All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna jump over to Latesha, since she has the science ship.
Platypuscoming says, hi.
Hi. Platypus Gaming, or is it Platypus Gaming? Hello. Thank you for the first timing talking there, bud.
Platypuscoming says, yes.
Si. Oui. Today there was this family came in and their little son said, he kept going and coming going, bonjour, bonjour. And they said, what are you doing? He said, I'm French. And they said, no, you're not. You're Hispanic. And he was. But he kept saying bonjour. Oh, that was funny. It made me laugh today. Yeah. What are we transwarping? Okay, it's giving me the option for no damn reason. I'm gonna use her ship. But he kept saying it though. You're not French, you're Hispanic. You're supposed to say hola. Hola. Science Captain. This one here, I recently got the legendary Glenn, apparently Glenn. And I'm trying to do a little sciencey stuff with it. And had a lot of input yesterday, and it got me confused. So, it's a slow progress, you know, toward what I'm doing and trying to figure this stuff out.
Platypuscoming says, Space Wizard.
Space Wizard. Yes, it's magic. It's really, really,
Griebig
really
says, I am setting up the Fleet Nova.
Fleet Nova. Deep Space Encounter. Dude, I haven't seen one of them in a damn long time. No, thank you. Klingon Rebels. They give you wings. Fleet Nova? What's a Fleet Nova? Is it like something in the fleet? I'm not up to speed on all the stuff about the fleet stuff. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. It's a 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds.
Griebig says,
seek out new
T6 Equinox in the Zen store, but the fleet variant.
Oh, a ship. Okay. I don't even like look through fleet ships anymore. It must be new.
Nude and pewed. Hello there.
Okay, we're gonna try to like kill 10 Tholian ships without using our phaser weapons and stuff. So we're just gonna use this stuff. The whatever something is. Gravity well first. And then that. I'm gonna do that. And then some. No, I didn't want to click on that. Damn it. Okay. Buttons, clicking.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Space Wizardry.
Space Wizardry.
Platypuscoming says, FH.
EPG. EPG in the house. Oh, we already got 10 of them. Okay. Wow. I didn't even see when that happened. Oh, wait. Was it my... It was my calling in the reinforcements accidentally, wasn't it? I'm like pointing the wrong way and everything, away from the fight.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Eventually I will set this up to be like...
Platypuscoming says, Psi DPS is the new meta apparently.
Oh, I'm not into the DPS thing. I'm just wanted a science ship. And to do that, to make a science ship, there have been a lot of them here in the chat.
Well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
The perfect response. I love it. But they've been helping me get the ball started. It's not rolling. This is only like this third day of like actually using this ship in a battle without using actual weapons.
Just Call Mikover says, fuck the meta.
Metaverse. Coming to you live from television.
Did I do that or did they do that? And we're right in the middle of it as usual. I always get in the middle of a ship blowing up. I don't know why, it just happens. Did I do that or did they do that? I don't know. Trying to avoid using weapons.
Says, I'm too poor for the meta anyway.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Like, how do you get lined up to do a science attack? You have to be like right in front of them like torpedoes or what?
Ooh, mesh.
CMDR_Rizzle says, LOL Urkel. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Urkel. Family matters. I mean, am I like doing damage there or something, or are they doing damage?
Platypuscoming says, usually there is an ACR. Platypuscoming says,
an arc.
Arc. Yar, I be a pirate. No, I'm not.
What's that? It's sending out like things or something. I cannot tell what damage this stuff is doing. If it is doing damage. Stuff's blowing up, but I don't know what the hell is causing it.
Just Call Mikover says, Arc, Survival Evolved.
Played it, got it installed. Got attacked by like a pterodactyl.
Platypuscoming says, good game.
Apparently Chorn and his son play that, and that's what they talked me into getting to play with them, like, I don't know how long ago. You get a random message every once in a while, hey, download and play this game. You can play with us. I'm like, oh, hey, how you been? Nothing. I'm like, okay, well. Or, no, we're not playing that game anymore. We're playing Minecraft. Like, oh, okay, here's the server. Okay, go there. They got keep inventory on, and the level's not hard or something. Because I like Minecraft on hard. Not hardcore, but hard. You know? I want a little bit of an effort there. Because if you put it on easy or peaceful mode, there's nothing in the game that's really challenging. You know what I mean, man? Okay. So I need to target that and gravity well the web node. I did it. I gravity weld the weld node, and I escaped without using my buttons, my firing buttons. What's that? I don't need to even worry about that right now. Okay. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. No, you. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. No, you are. No, you are. No, you are. No, you are. Emergency stating of the emergency. Yeah. Uh-oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's going to do that whole thing. Yay, we open a rift for no reason. Alright, sweet. Love it. And it closes for no reason. You gotta love it. I mean, does it do something, or am I imagining nothing? Is that it? Boom! We completed that.
Platypus says, reminds me of the episode with Andy Dick as the MK2.
Yeah, right. That was I love that one too. That's a pretty good one. He keeps turning himself off, and the doctor keeps reactivating him. I like that episode. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Okay, this ship, this living ship full of strange alien life forms. Ooh, Endeavor's is blinking. Oh, can you imagine, like, the 10 days that I was without the internet? I could have had, like, 400 and something.
Platypus says, it has my favorite ship in it also, the USS Prometheus.
Prometheus. USS Prometheus. Okay, I need to, like, look through a bunch of the stuff on here. We need to get, one of these set up to be with skills or something, because this ship requires, like, or can have a command and a temporal operative, so I need to do that. I need to decide who will be that person. Wayoon, who was given to me by who was it given to me? Surreal Claps gave it to me? Somebody gave it to me. I can't remember. Why can't I remember? No, Stygian. Okay, Stygian gave me that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he gave me Wayoon. I don't know what he does, but he's there, you know. But, so I need to make one of these a specialization person. Since I'm thinking the doctor would be good for the command one. I think. Because he's already here, which is perfect. And he has the command EMH thing in the show, so that kind of like puts it together. So I need to construct one of those. In order to do that, I need to remember the formula for that.
Platypus says, emergency command hologram.
Yes, that guy. Okay, I need to remember officer training. I don't have a pad, do I? Anyway, specialization, qualification, command. We need to make that. How much space do I have in my inventory? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to make that under a different character.
Platypus says, I love how the pips just appear on his collar.
Right? It's like all of a sudden he's downloaded into that now. Okay, I'm going to go to my main character to create the command one, because I have... well, I don't have any space in there either, do I? Crap. Who's got any space? But it has to be somebody whose R&D is up. Oh, well, whatever. I'm gonna do it as this character somehow, or another, I don't know. So I'm maxed out on my space, and I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder, I'm a hoarder, I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder, I'm a hoarder, I'm a hoarder. Ooh. Well, okay, let's see. I need to go to the starbase anyway, for that reason. I'm going to take the long way. Because the long way is the fun way. We're going to see all this stardust goes by the windows.
Stardust. By the windows. By the windows. Yeah.
Okay, are we heading that way? Okay, good deal. I remember when I used to be able to go faster transwarp, but now I can't figure out what I did to slow myself down.
CMDR_Rizzle says, talking the long road, getting from here to there.
Getting from there to here? From here to there. It's been a long road. Getting from there to here. It's been a long road. But my time is finally near. And I can see a change in the wind right now. I can touch the sky. Or is it Nothing's in My Way? There's different versions of that. There's the TV version. Then there's the actual version. With the Rod Stewart / Russell, what's his face, that actually sang it for the show. Version of that. Let's see if we can hit it. Boom!
Murdoch says, thought they had spaceships. Why they talking about roads?
Well, it's just...
Platypuscoming says, different verse I think.
Different verse, same as the first. I really ain't dying. Yeah, it's a different verse. For the television show, they cut the song down, so they skipped. They started it with like the original like starting chorus, then they jumped to like a different verse so that they can go to the rest of the song a certain way. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do at the same time. It's just I'm backwards on it. Damn it. Do I at least have like a pad? I don't even have a pad made. What the fuck? Okay. Let's see. Begin that. It takes 30 minutes. We need to have one of those anyway. So, command calls for rally point marker. Call emergency artillery 1 and command suppression barrage. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, but I can fix that because I need to dump some inventory anyway. Beep, 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 beep.
Platypuscoming says, I love the mirror episode of that, where
yes.
Cochrane shoots the Vulcan with the sawed-off shotgun.
Yes. That was a perfect transition, wasn't it? I liked it. I've known a wind so cold and seen the darkest day. But now the winds I feel are only winds of change. Oh, that's only for me? What is it anyway? I can't read that. Let's see.
Fatality.
Fatality. That's a kit module. It's items bound to you. Well, duh. Universal. Okay. What is that? Molecular solvent canisters? I don't know what that is. We'll put it... We can't. We have to leave... It's ours. Okay, never mind. It went there. Okay. That cleared up some space. Of course, I got all this junk in here anyway. I need to go through it, but I don't want to right now. Ooh, I can get rid of that. Discard. I'm a hoarder. 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 Because Rise is coming up, so I have to have that in my inventory. That's a must, because I gotta screw with people's heads. Okay, I can give that back to Snotty. Snotty's not Scotty, he's Snotty. Mr. Snot. Hey. Where is he at? Montgomery Snot. There he is, Snotty. Oh, I thought I had... Okay, Scotty must have it then. Montgomery Scott. Nope. Who the hell had that damn weapon? I don't know half the people in my inventory here. There's a Gary the Klingon in my thing too. I didn't even realize. Do not park in the red zone. The red zone is for the loading and unloading of passengers only. No, the blue zone is, you bastard. No, I said Sulu. Hello. Sulu.
Oh my.
Oh my indeed.
Platypus says, Airplane, good movie.
I love it. I've got the sound clip of that on here. It's like, no, the red zone. No, the white zone. It's the white zone. No, it's the red zone. Listen here, you little whatever. Start arguing with each other. It's like I picked the wrong weed to quit sniffing glue. Okay, so I guess Sulu did have it, because I had that. I had this weapon and somebody in here to hold for me. Position Alpha. Alpha. Position Alpha, Captain. Phasers on standby, Captain. Lock phasers and fire. Oh my. Fire. I still have that one.
Target that explosion and fire.
Yeah. Target that explosion and fire. Okay, that should be enough to get those. Alright. I can do it. Okay. Hi again, it's me, guy. Oh my god, what happened to your face? Duh. Alright. Let's see. Creating a specialization.
Platypus says, as Bevis fire.
Fire. We are going to create that. Qualification is, let's see, specialization qualification is command. So I need to make that. In order to do that, let's concentrate firepower 1. For what though? Tactical? I guess so. Well, duh, it's command, isn't it? Oh, it's right here. Dumbass. Okay. Dumbass. Alright. Rally point marker 1. And call emergency artillery. Emergency artillery will be brought back to you after these messages from my sponsors. Da-dun-dun. Command suppression barrage. Damn it, McKay. Okay, got that. Now 4 different ones. Take cover. So that'd be like ground, I think. Take cover what? Take cover 1, okay. Take cover and fire. Explosion and fire, Captain. Strategy analysis. Strategy is statistic analysis. Sadistic analysis. Return fire 1. Okay, return fire 1. And then sanctuary 2. Fire. Right? So, whenever we've got that, we'll continue to make this right here. We got 1 spot left too. Right on the money. In progress. Finish now for 350. I think I'll do that. Okay, officer training. Back to that. What's missing? Oh, did I not take it? Okay, collect it. Duh, idiot, right? Okay. 30 seconds for that to create. Let's do that. We're only going to make 1. Alright. Making that. I'm going to send that over to my other character. Get up there. Yeah. Hello, Sudu. Oh, hello. Have you been talking to my grandfather? Great grandfather. Let's see if we can catch the Here we go.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future? Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or the future? Oh, this way. Dude, man, they got a drunk Jim Hadar everywhere, man. Look at them all.
Murdoch says, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it? Let's go listen to then.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
See, he does One more time for fun.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
He
Murdoch says, I just hear you doing it.
You just hear me doing it. Okay, you don't hear him doing it. Okay, I won't do it at all.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future? Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
You don't hear Audio.
Murdoch says, okay, I cranked it up. It's there. CMDR_Rizzle says, I hear it.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
How was that?
Murdoch says, why did they do that?
I have no idea. It's like they don't know it's there.
Murdoch says, so strange.
I know, right? And I always find stuff like that and like fixate on it. I don't understand, but it's fun though. It's fun not to understand things. It's one of those questions they won't ask in the next stream. Okay, I need to collect that.
Platypuscoming says, 100% can confirm. I'm in ESD #4.
ESD4. Where am I at?
Maya! Where you at, you bastard? I'm over here, Daddy.
Current map. I'm on number 4 as well. Hey, man. You drunk or something, Jim and Dar, man? Dude, man.
Platypuscoming says, Sredi 3.
Sredi 3.
Murdoch says, confirmation has been completed. Please report to Docking Bay 300.
Docking Bay 300. Please report to Airlock 5 and make sure it shuts behind you as we vacuum you out into space. Okay, now let me go over my other character so I can put that on the doctor.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Hey, you got a medical emergency over here? Huh?
Platypuscoming says, where you will be shoved out the nearest airlock.
That's right. We'll float you. Just like in the 100. Juice up, juice down. You go and play Stay Done.
Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, dummy.
Oh, you are.
Platypuscoming says, have you ever noticed that was always the common threat? Shoving someone out an airlock?
Oh, yeah. Gonna float you. Oh, yeah, I'll float you too, you bastard.
Murdoch says, very similar to someone attaching a weight to your ankles and throwing you off a ship into the bottom to never be heard again. Platypuscoming says, like there are much worse ways to die in Star Trek, but they always chose that one.
It's just easier, I guess. Because it's been a long road getting from there to here. Beam up to join command. Command center. It's the command center.
Platypuscoming says, like the Varon T disruptor seems like a terrible way to die.
Disrupt us. Terrible way to die. Count bank. Well, there's a bunch of ways in Star Trek, right? That better not be Nick Fury. Okay, Gardner. Gotcha.
Platypuscoming says, being slowly and painfully disintegrated.
Yeah, that would suck. Like into nothing. That's just insane. Skills. Command specialist. Learn that stuff. Yeah. Okay, the doctor now has this information. He now is able to do stuff. Alright. Well, how much money does she have? Okay. Ooh, I didn't never refine. There we go.
Platypuscoming says, it seems to me shoving someone out of an airlock would be over too soon.
Yeah, they'd instantly do that whole crystallized thing or whatever. I liked how they portrayed all that on The Expanse. You know, that was interesting. Okay, she's gonna have to go over there.
Platypuscoming says, like put someone into an agonizer or something.
Make him suffer. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only forest fires can prevent you.
Platypuscoming says, now that's a treat. Platypuscoming says, threat.
Threat. To be fair. Do I need to make that like a separate one, just to be fairs?
Well, to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
CMDR_Rizzle says, blast.
Blast. I can make it to be fair like a thing. I'd have to separate the Letterkenny ones. To be fair, to be here, to be fair. Oh, hello down there. Hello down there, you doing? It's time for these two ships to mate. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Platypuscoming says, when a mommy ship and a daddy ship love each other very much.
The hell? I didn't send out anything for... Okay. Dun 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 dun. And you gotta use protection. There you go. Alright, yep, back her up, back her up. Okay, back her up. Beep, 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 beep.
Platypuscoming says, that's what phasers are for.
That's what phasers are for. For good times and bad times, that's what phasers are always with for. Ha! Daddy's ship wins. Boink. They're German. I can't read that.
Murdoch says, sucks, I have to wake up at 7:30 for work. Night peeps juent kek hindro gib bop hindro yoink metal 21 seems gudrol hindro salute juento biba there 1266 cobra there 1266 vanduul there 12664 there 12663 there 12662 there 12661 there 1266 perp.
Good night,
CMDR
Murdochs.
underscore Rizzle says, peace out Murdochs.
Good night, dude. Sucks. I hate early morning shit. That just pisses me off. To have to go to work that early. Let's see, discard. And discard that. Discard him, because I already got one. And that gives us 5 slots to play with. Okay. So, here we go. Here we go, right here. Right here. It's called the mandatory treatment gun. Oh, they're talking about stuff. Let's move that out of the way, just in case something happens. Alright. Overwhelming emitters.
Hello, it's not me. It's you.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we are. Dude, that's as far over as that goes. That sucks ass. Okay, overwhelming emitters. We'll get that one. Learn. Because I'm going to get every damn thing I can. That way I have it. And it's the doctor. He's a good person. Yeah, the doctor. Doctor. The doctor is in. The doctor. Okay, so... ambush marker. Needs of the mini. Subspace something or other. Rally point marker. Already have it. Cancel that. Reroute power from somewhere to wherever. Here we go. Concentrate fire. Here we go. Overwhelming emitters too. There we go. Inventory full. Okay. Oh, next. And the list grows. The list is growing. Alright, we have call emergency artillery, so we need to get every one of them.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, not to be that guy or anything, but word round the campfire is that one should not use concentrate firepower 1 or 2, as it overrides 3 and can mess up those doing that.
Ah.
But it's not like you're doing a DPS run,
right.
So do with that info what you wish.
Roger that. Roger that. I'm just getting everything in case of something, you know. Not saying I'm going to actually have him use it or something like that, but I just want to have it. Did I already get that one? Sure the hell did, like a dumbass. Okay. Okay, what do I need? Alright. I already had that one too. What the fuck? Okay. There we are. That.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, Roger, Roger.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger, son. Stranger danger. Okay. Suppress barrage. Because I don't know what the hell half of this shit does. So I'm just going to have it there for one day. Okay, emitters 333. I'll get those differently from somewhere else. Okay, since I accidental like on a breeze, got the other ones right there.
Rule 97. Enough is never enough.
I'm going to discard that and get the money back, even though it's not going to be right. Money in the bank. Unless that, like, killed the money. Probably killed it, didn't it? Whatever, I don't care. It's just money. Money. It's just money. Okay. Everything but suppression barrage 2. And that was it. So, okay. There we are. Area. Okay. Now for ground. Go up here. On that one. Command specialist abilities: hammer and anvil, shockwave, shock and awe, overwhelm shields. Hammer and anvil. Oh yeah, well, condition alpha to you too, sir. Okay, the next. I need to really teach the doctor like everything, don't I? Well, he never goes on ground, so I don't have to worry about that right now. Take cover too, sausage. Hammer and anvil. Okay. That too. Devastate somebody's ass. Okay, and then that right there. Right, Leah. Oh, that was full, wasn't it? So okay, try it again. There we go. Man, it one time took me forever to know to come here. I had like millions of energy credits and thinking I had a bunch of shit, you know, and all this experience, and I was only like doing just certain things, and I was wondering like, what's this guy do? And I come over here and like, oh, you can buy manuals from this guy. Duh. Forehead slap for the A. I need to get that. See, everything but return fire 1. So sanctuary 1. Coordinate. Timely, whatever. Okay. Okay, so that leaves the 3s. Then we go here, sanctuary 1. Get that, and bomb.
Platypus says, you can also craft some in R&D, and some can only be found on the exchange.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna look into. I don't know how, like, I do need to actually, since we're talking about R&D, I need to create some pads, because I want to make as many as I can of that. So that's gonna be a while for that to happen.
CMDR_Rizzle says, cuz lockbox.
Lockbox. And Stygian gave me a key yesterday. A master key. Lockbox. But I don't know what lockbox though. Like, if I wanted to put some of those in there, like which ones, where is it at? Doctor, oh doctor, where the hell are you, you bastard? Oh, we can learn that.
Baudet says, you can extract manuals from unassigned bridge officers.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes, that's one thing, too, to look into. So let's see if any one of these here.
Platypus says, true.
Let's see. Any one of the specializations come from the lockbox that I'm not aware of? Or they're just regular? Okay, it's kind of just regular then. Yeah, I've got a history of like collecting manuals from deceased officers that I get rid of. All right. Okay. There's this one. So that didn't really knock me down too much on that. But R&D, just curious. Officer training. Ambush marker training manual. So one of these is command specialist stuff. If I had the I need to wait until those are created before I can do that. Because I'm making the doctor like the #1 person on the ship that does all of that stuff for Latesha here. Hello. I don't want to come over there.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
Oh. Is there anything I can collect out of... Ooh. Son of a gun. I didn't even... Can't believe it. Okay, could somebody take this suit here? Let's see. Wayoon can have it, pink skin. Wayoon. Whoa, no, you, Wayoon. Yes, pink skin, yes. Wayoon
It's a little troubled because he's a clone.
No, he's a photonic. And crotch shot. Crotch shot. Alright. Time for laughs is over. Gonna collect some of these. I can't believe I haven't done this for this character yet. Alright, what did this give me? Okay, marks. That's nice. What do I need? Let's see. Discovery's pretty much good to go to level 5. Task Force, Omega. I can go ahead and start that one up again. Trying to get them caught up with my other caricatures. Oh, Undine. That's nice. Undine Winchester. Accept that. That should feed into that one. And it'll be level 5 tomorrow. Nice. Okay, Iconian. That way I can get hers boosted up to where she has the traits and stuff.
Terran and Discovery are the best.
Tearing it up. Yeah, I need to get Terran going some more. Yeah, this is one of my alternate characters, so yeah. My main character has them all unlocked and everything. So that's reputation. That should do, see, 30 a day, so that's 2 days. So we need to jump that up again and again. We'll give it 25 for just Terran. Tearing it up, yo. One line of the pay. And that gives us 3 days on that one. Temple Defense has 0. Lucari Restoration. I need to get some Lucari. Okay. Ah, goodness gracious. The madness. 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 This is Sparta. We'll give her the ground trait. Give her another trait. Reward claiming. And nope, we don't need the Batleth. Can always come back. Ambush reward. Dude, I did not collect anything for her, did I? Wrong button, dumbass. Or is it? No, it's not. Condition Alpha, senor. Lucari. I want to start up some more Lucari. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Damn it, McKay. Damn it, Rodney. What are we looking for? What are we looking for now, you dumbass? Okay, Lucari right there. That's good for Lucari. Alright. Then ambush kills. Hunter's Instinct, might as well. Just keep it going. I don't need the bird of prey. Level 50. Okay, what did that give us? It's just 2. Alright. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Competitive marks, yes. How about Iconian, since I don't really have that anywhere? Where is the screen? Right yonder. Iconian, Captain. There we go. Alright. Now we can get started on that. What's this one? 50, so... Gamma. Gamma, 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 chameleon. They came in gear. They came in gear. That'll be 5 tomorrow. Nice. So I want to get them to at least 5, because I think she, out of all my characters, I haven't got up, you know, in the rankings there. All those. Delta. I have the Temporal Negotiator. I don't know why I keep popping back up in there. I need to complete that damn thing on Klingon War, though. I have not done that. I haven't done that. Okay, go through my reputations here. Discovery. Get that going. Yes, I could go for the 140 to make it faster, but I'm not. Because I'm stupid. I'm dumb and stupid. I know I'm stupid. I am stupid. Let's see. Dyson. I'm not going to go for that because I like the marks. 10 on that. Okay, let's go on. Never mind. That one's up there. Start on this one again. I kind of forgot about this on her, so I just didn't. Temporal. Oh, didn't even start that one. Look at that. Dumbass. Dumbass with a big red stamp on my forehead. Okay, that ought to do it for now. Okay. While that's just happening, I'm going to change over to Gary the Klingon. We're going to do one random for him. Because he still has to get randoms. Gary the Klingon. His name is Gary. And he's in his piece of crap ship. Okay. How many randoms do I have with him so far? Probably not a damn much at all, huh? That's not it. That's ambush kills, 145. Fight for glory. Where is it? Damn it, I can't think. Or was it randoms for the Jim Hadar? I can't remember. I can't remember, Captain. I can't remember. I don't know. I thought I did, but I don't. Who was it? Why was I going after random? Okay, it's probably this, wasn't it? Yeah, random Q's 25, only 17, so we need to do a random Q. A random Q. And then we need to check the, because we need to get the fleet marks to throw in the fleet. Gary, the Klingon's stolen fleet. He procured it the right way, though. You can't help it if the guy disappeared. Ooh. Gary, how many credits you got, son? Damn it. Every time. You got plenty. Okay. George of the jungle. Strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Oh, watch out for that tree. The lithium mine provisions. Replicator. Okay, we need 20 of those. Expertise. Gary doesn't have much because I keep using it all up in here. Up in here, Captain. How many you got? Damn it, fudge. Firecracker. Fire truck. You know what? It really grinds my gears.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp condoms.
I'm glad you told me that, guy. What are we gonna do about it, guy? Yeah. Okay, we're really gonna look at points and stuff. 327,000. Okay. Yeah.
Gary the Klingon is not afraid to die in battle.
Because Gary the Klingon is not well. He's severely injured. But that's okay. That's who he is. 3 combat fatigue, 3 concussions, 4 cracked ribs, 4 muscle tears, 5 radiation sicknesses.
I tell you what you do, man. That dang old hand of the water trick going with you every time, man. You just put it in water like that, and it's spent a whole dadgum day like that clean up that dang old pee-pee.
First to the fight and last to leave. Gary the Klingon, dying with pride and honor. Stop the time vortex or stop the probe, sir. We will stop at nothing to destroy everything in our path. Don't fire at the wrong thing. My God. Wasting ammo.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be
MC Wolfcat. Hello, MC Wolfcat. How are you? Good morning, sunshine.
CMDR_Rizzle says, greetings. MC Wolfcat 1 says, hey hey.
Hey, hey. Riz, you'll never be able to get rid of all those points. I will rule the galaxy. Da-na-na-na-na. No. No. We can't stop the rest. You have to stop and hurt me, Kyle. Everyone knows it's Butters. Kaboom. Kaboom, Betty. Kaboom. Kaboom, Betty.
CMDR_Rizzle says, what do I get when I reach 250?
250,000?
MC Wolfcat 1 says, doing great. Just woke up.
Ah. Well, good morning. I don't know, Riz. What do you want when you reach 250,000? A reason to spend them.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, how's you?
I am here. I am doing. I am active and
CMDR_Rizzle says,
12
a 12-hour stream.
I don't know when I would be able to ever do anything like that. A 12-hour boring stream? I doubt it. I could not imagine. I mean, MC Wolfcat can. She's done that. Or 11 hours and 55 minutes or something like that. That's a long time to stream. That is a long time. I wouldn't even know what to do. How close are you to getting 250,000? On a holiday road. Holiday road. Yay, we won.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I have 105.2.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Maybe like mod privileges. How's that? Yeah, we'll give you mod privileges.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, LOL.
Let's see. Put that here.
CMDR_Rizzle says, can I exchange my prize?
Exchange your prize. What would you want to exchange it to? Healing Gary the Klingon. A complete doctor's workup.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, you could do a 6-hour stream, Glitch Cat.
I could do a 1-hour stream, though. A 5-second stream. Stream without me. There. Where what I would do is just put the screen on something in Star Trek, and everyone would just watch it. Just like be the cameraman or whatever. The cameraman can. And go around and just watch everybody else battle and fight. And commentate during it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I don't want nothing, man. Just keep up the good work.
What good work?
MC Wolfcat1 says, 12-hour stream is very taxing if you're not used to streaming long time.
Oh my gosh, I could not imagine streaming that long. I mean, I barely can just do like 3.5 hours or less. I mean, or more. Damn it. Damn it, McKay. No, you are. I don't know. It would have to be like, it would be very difficult for me to do anything longer because once the house wakes up.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Once the house wakes up, and that's everyone that lives in this house.
CMDR_Rizzle says, your stream makes me laugh more than I do all day. So yeah, good work.
Good work. You do very good work. Yes. Well, I'm glad I make you laugh. I make people laugh when I'm at work too. I don't know how. It just happens. I'd have little snide comments of little things like that, and people bust out laughing or make the customer laugh. It's always fun. But I couldn't do like from say if I'm off of work. Usually everyone goes to bed here at my house at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The whole hour. No. So I would think a 9-hour, and once the dogs wake up and everybody starts barking, then everyone starts asking questions about shit. It would probably be like 6-hour if I ever could do that, because I couldn't go for a 12-hour. I'd get interrupted too often, by just like people like talking in the background or my door opening and people and my mom or whatever asking me like to do something or whatever, and and internet stuff or whatever like that, or just anything, just interruptions. Dog wanting in, barking, wanting attention, that kind of thing. It would never happen. Plus, I could sit that long though. I can button on my thong with the rest of them. It's not hard to button on my thong with me.
Leave Brittany alone!
Brittany alone. Chris Crockett. Where's the wormhole at? That's the whole point of me. Like, oh wait, dang, I came over here to the wrong thing. Oh, the wormhole's right there. All right, yeah. Aha! It snuck up on me. You little devil, you. I'm taking the long way. This is a long way. Getting back over here. Long way. Alright. Okay, Gary the Klingon. Oh, did we do this already, or did I not do this already? Either way it goes. Is it either or either? Either, either, neither, neither. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's see, that's more dilithium right there. More dilithium. Now, MC Wolfcat, are you going to be streaming today? Because I'm not going to be streaming today. Where's the opera? Okay, there it is. All right. Colonists.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yeah, 6-hour stream. Called it. I'm Magic Wolf 2 Bleb.
6-hour stream, you called it. Oh no. No.
Yes, no. Yes, no. 6-hour stream. You're gonna do a 6-hour stream?
MC Wolfcat1 says, but practice is gonna be needed.
You're gonna practice doing a 6-hour stream? Or I would need to practice. What do you do to practice for a 6-hour stream? I'm not gonna do a 6-hour
MC
stream.
Wolfcat1 says, yes, I will be.
You'll be practicing for one. Practicing doing what? Handstands.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL, you are streaming.
Oh yes, that's right. I am streaming. That's correct. I'm getting a little bit groggy right now, a little sleepy. I forget what I'm doing half the time. Oh, we need to go to the Betran cluster. What's close to Betran? NORAD. No kidding. Not that. Iconia. New Ramalama Ding Dongus. I think New Ramalama Ding Dongus is close. So what's the episode that does that I probably have loaded up here? Romulan Front, Coliseum.
MC Wolfcat1 says, 6 hours is like my average stream time, LOL.
Yeah, but you're like a good streamer and you got like music playing. It's like a comforting type stream, you know. It's just so awesome. It's like a chill and relaxed Dyson Sphere. Maybe Dyson's pretty close. Romulan Front, Coliseum, make primary.
MC Wolfcat1 says, well, between 4 and 6.
Between 4 and 6 hours. Between them hours. Right there. Okay, where'd that put me? Wrong map. Ooh, that put me really close. Wait a minute. I think one of y'all told me to do Coliseum to make me get close to that. That's what happened. I think it was you, Riz, that told me that one time. Coliseum puts you like right there. Coliseum? No, I ain't seen nobody.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL, I try.
Try to say goodbye and joke. Try to walk away and stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not there. It's one of her favorite songs. One of her favorite songs.
MC
Anyway,
Wolfcat1 says, I'm gonna have to do an ironing stream again.
Really? Like, where you iron clothes? Clothes? I did not know you did that.
MC Wolfcat1 says, have a ton of shirts to iron again.
That's so cool. What do you like? Just talk about random subjects? It just reminds me of someone like in the laundromat. I don't know if you have those over there where you're at, where people you know, go to a certain place to wash their clothes and dry their clothes, you know, like a community thing for people who don't have the ability to at their own homes because they don't have like a washing machine or something. So I'm just imagining like a bunch of people sitting there talking about random subjects while they're ironing out their clothing. You know? That's pretty sweet. See, that's such a creative thing.
MC Wolfcat1 says, wow, delay on my phone is terrible.
Don't worry, it's probably me. I have it set for low latency mode. That way I can respond immediately to chat. Thank you, Twitch. You're great. There's no, like, things to do.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yes.
Yes. Okay, there's nothing, no progress to make over here at the Betran cluster. I need to get that.
MC Wolfcat1 says, talk about all sorts of nonsense.
And that's the best stuff to talk about. When you don't have anything in particular that you want to talk about, stuff comes to you. Like, people in the chat come up with good things to talk about.
MC Wolfcat1 says, and whatever the chat want to talk about.
Exactly. That's what drives the show. That's what drives the stream. People. That's what's awesome. Okay. Okay, we got that refined. And Gary the Klingon. Go back through his injury list here.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, get in there, talk about www.com, and you got them naked chicks on there, man. You go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
The perfect one again. I'm talking about like chatting and streaming on the internet.
Platypuscoming says, my question is, how do you stream when there's noon watching?
Oh, it's easy to stream when no one's watching. And I talk to myself all the time anyway, so it's nothing new to me. I talk out loud at doing things, you know. Combat exhaustion times 3, head trauma 3 or 4, and internal bleeding 8. So Gary is pretty awesome. You know, he's got that bleeding for days. And I've had that several times where no one would ever be on. And I'm still talking to nobody in particular. Making myself laugh at things or whatever like that. And since I created the insults that Infobot used to use, see, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was this college, I can't remember where, that had an insult server. Anytime that you like would hooked up to the college to get an insult, you just like request an insult and it would send back an insult to you with whatever names or whatever you added to it. Well, when Infobot created from a Perl scripting for IRC chatting came out, someone created a thing to link to that to then put insults into the chat. So I kind of reworked what I could of it that since it no longer exists anymore, and recreated some of it to use for my bot in here. So you can just say insult yourself, and it'll say that I'm nothing but whatever.
MC Wolf
it's random
says,
too.
At Platypuscoming, these is always someone watching. Even if the numbers don't show any viewers. Surreal_claps says, hey Scorp, hopefully your night is going better than mine. Found at midnight, EST, that my own grandma I stay with is stealing from me and taking personal possessions such as birthday gifts and things made for me. It is now 2:34 a.m. and I've been on fire with rage ever since. Moving out and becoming homeless, I guess, for a little bit.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. Wow. Your own grandmother. And you caught her like doing stuff like this and stuff, and I don't want to really ask too many personal things about that, but that sucks, man. That situation sucks. I could not imagine, like, wow.
Platypuscoming says, I've been homeless 3 times and it sucks, but sometimes better than the alternative.
Wow.
Surreal_claps says, she's done it before and I lost my shit then. Now she tried out while I went to visit my parents today for Father's Day.
Wow. Goodness gracious, dude. That sucks, man. She's like, I don't really want to ask too many, like, you know, personal questions toward you, but
Surreal_claps says, I've been homeless before as well, not enticing but it's time I guess.
Like, is there a reason, like, mentally that she does this? Like kleptomania or something like that, where it can't be helped? Versus if it's something else, you know, you don't have to say. Don't say yes or no to any of it or anything. I'm just wondering, like, you know, wow, like for money.
Surreal_claps says, no clue. No criminal history or mental illness that's been verified.
Yeah, I was thinking about like dementia.
says, or dementia.
Yeah, I was thinking of dementia.
Surreal_claps says,
So does she have? My grandmother has dementia.
Surreal_claps says, probably.
Yeah, my grandmother has dementia. She's in a memory ward type home place for it because she wasn't so much doing that, but she would move things to where you couldn't find them, kind of situation, and repeat herself over and over and over, you know, with things, and you've already answered, but she's still gonna ask, and wash a load of clothing for about 10 times in a row. This dry cycle keep running continuously, because yeah, it's rough, yeah, like whenever they get up that way and stuff. But that totally sucks, dude. I'm so sorry for you.
Surreal_claps says, regardless whatever she's doing, I'm ending it. I've scanned every level, every nook and cranny. Nothing. And
is she like saying what she may have done with anything, or I don't mean to ask, like, you know, to get too into you know, someone else's personal life, but it's
Surreal_claps says, she's dead asleep or who the fuck knows.
Wow.
Surreal_claps says, I'm about to go wake her ass up.
Wow. That is insane. I could not really, like, it's almost like you'd have to lock everything up in a safe or something just that's valuable to you, which would be like everything. You can probably lock a door, try to find a way to unlock it. So my grandmother.
Surreal_claps says, yep. Around my own family.
Oh wow. That is just something else. I don't know of anything to say that would make any kind of like anything better, but that's just if it's never been like a thing, and then all of a sudden, I mean, well, you said it happened once before, but because I know that certain types of strokes, you know, can make people do certain things and they're not aware of it, you know, like be aggressive or do things they normally wouldn't do, and then, you know, whenever they get treatment or hours later, whenever their body kind of tried to fix itself, they'll forget all about ever doing that. It's kind of like they're possessed by their own self. You know, there's like been instances where people have flat out tried to shoot someone else, or like tried to kill a member of their own family, and then like they snap right out of it because of this little mini stroke that they have, and just be wondering why they have their hands around somebody and always blame it, you know, oh, demons or whatever, you know. But no, it's just like a little mini stroke that people can have. Wow. I don't know what to say, dude. That really sucks.
Surreal_claps says, I'll BRB.
Okay.
Surreal_claps says, gonna go raise hell.
Alright, well,
MC Wolfcat1 says, at Surreal_claps hug.
Well, I'm about to end my stream here in a few seconds, dude, so that's I'm gonna, you know, be doing that, but I'm sorry for all that, dude. That sucks. I mean, yeah, I've gotta.
Surreal_claps says, peace everyone, love y'all.
It's okay, yeah.
Sorry
Venting
about
is good.
my drama. Needed to vent.
Venting is good.
Surreal_claps says, at Wolfcat1 hugs.
Anytime like you need to vent to somebody, that's a good thing, because you get it out of your system, you know, and people are aware of things and they don't keep it bottled up, you know. But yeah, I'm ending the stream now because I need to actually go to bed, go to work tomorrow. Wow. On that note, let's see. Greebog raided with a party of 3. I made my bot raid
Platypuscoming says,
a few times.
Good luck.
Made my bot raid a few times to test out the messaging script and the event script that I gave to I Am Aquathor. He even tried it too. And Warp Spirit followed. Didn't have to. Did. Yeah. That's pretty cool though that Greybog raided again. I have yet to watch an actual live stream of theirs.
MC Wolfcat1 says, bed.
Yes.
CMDR_Rizzle says, take care y'all.
Yes, it is 1:46, no, 44.
Platypuscoming says, screw it.
AM my time.
MC Wolfcat1 says, who needs sleep? He.
I do, evidently. Yeah, it's 1:44 AM my time right now.
Platypuscoming has started stalking you.
Oh.
Welcome.
Well, you didn't have to follow, dude, but thank you, Platypus Gaming. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna get off here, and
Lewis, Mom, Mommy, Mama.
Platypuscoming says,
Mama,
like they said you make me laugh.
Ma, Mom, Mommy, Mama.
What?
Hi.
I love that. I need to put the clip on here, don't I? The clip of it, not just the audio, a video of that as well. That's hilarious. Oh well, if I make you laugh, that's good.
Says, Gulf 2 lava coffee, 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 Gulf 2 lava coffee.
Lava coffee. Oh, is that a new one you have? Wow, that looks pretty tight. That's pretty sweet. I need to make some of those.
CMDR_Rizzle says, so you want to add a video to that one?
Don't make
but
no
assume
sense.
Other sounds are too long?
Don't make no sense. I don't know. It's just junk that pops into my head, you know. That's
Boy's got a mouth like a cannon, always shooting it off.
That's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. I say you gotta keep on your toes.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Yosemite Sam.
well, actually it's Foghorn Leghorn, but yes, Mel Blanc did the voice of all of those back then, so they kind of sound more familiar depending on, you know, how he was saying that stuff, you know. But yeah, he was the man of 1,000 voices.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
oh,
I know. I'm adding more LOL.
Okay, well, you know where to add those, though. Yeah.
Streamlabs says, https://discord.gg/xfhestf. MC Wolfcat1 says, Gulf 2 goof, 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 Gulf 2 goof. MC Wolfcat1 says, oof. CMDR_Rizzle says, touche. Scorpwana says, touche.
That didn't work out the way I thought it would. Okay, officially closing her down. Let's do a red shirt death, because I love those
MC
things.
Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Red shirts are fun.
CMDR_Rizzle says, have_a_good_night_catch_ya_tomorrow. Scorpwana says, ___okay.
And let's end it with a good event here, for real.
Hi, Billy, you on your feet all day? Good morning. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need my source. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, big guy. Shitting me? You don't need $19.99. You don't need all these. Here's how to work. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Hi, Billy Mays here. $19.99. Here's how to work. Good morning, everyone. Are you on your feet all day when you all day? For just good morning, everyone. Here's how to work.
Gotta love the Billy Mays overload. You have a good morning and day, MC Wolfcat. And Riz, catch you next time. It's always a pleasure. And everyone else that's here, let's see. Yep, everyone else kind of left. That was here earlier. Greg's Lounge is watching? I highly doubt that, dude. He can't be. No, nobody wants to watch this mess. But if you are, hey, thank you, you know. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. So I'll do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night. Stay awesome. And as always,
Platypus
Чики-брики в дамке.
good night. Thank you for following as well. Yes. I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Good night.